Also your boy Blitzcrank over here, let's go.
That's my guy. Quainty and DingusPunch been entering as a duo for quite a while. Past several appearances of both of these players have been in this Blitzcrank Yasuo duo, and they've been putting in a hell of work. Already crossing up with the slice through. Squegee losing a whole lot of health on the Yasuo so early.
Oh, look at that, the restand, trying to go for a reset in there. That's the cool thing about Blitzcrank. Every time you think everything is over, Blitzcrank just comes in to hit you after one extension, and he's like, nah, the combo's still going. Keep blocking. Eyes on the road. And look at this. But Squegee, even if they had a rough start, look at this. Just putting on some pressure, just looking for the right time. Ekko definitely helping out. Just getting one touch, and after that, you go crazy with it. Side switch, maybe looking for something cheeky with the Yoki? Nah, keep it nice and clean.
Oh, yeah. Overhead into the rewind, and Dixie, we're seeing the happy birthday here. Yasuo assist off the push block, maybe. It's looking bad for the duo here.
I gotta say, that's one of those. Does Blitzcrank have extra HP? That's something I haven't researched. But if he has some HP, that's actually something that doesn't help too much when you're getting happy birthday, because that means the assist is getting extra more damage over there. Oh, beautiful parry, let's go! And the happy birthday in response is, oh wait, hold up. Dash cancel to make sure that Yasuo is out, okay. Can you finish the job on Ekko? Going for one, ooh, extra nice. Love the stomp there. Gonna go for the OTG with this. Okay, they're going for the cheeky stuff, let's go. You had the meter for that. And this is gonna be a 2XKO for real, for real, for real, right? Hell yeah, title drop in the first match of the game, of the stream, let's go.
Vixie, I can't lie to you. I was terrified when I saw only one hit of the Tornado Super Connect. I was so scared that the level 2 was not going to come through, but thankfully for the duo here, they're able to pull it together and make it happen. Really clutching up after that happy birthday.
Man. To be honest, I was also scared about that, but Yasuo just moves really forward on that level 3. He just goes like Ken Shoryuken all the way forward. But look at this Yasuo from Squegee. Squegee definitely had a really rough time there. I mean, whenever you see the tag launcher into the charge heavy from Blitzcrank, you know you're in a bad time, because you know they got the optimals in there. And look at this beautiful reset. One more shot here. Hold up. And no, the drop combo. You hate to see it, but nah, it's the all-American reset. You know it, you love it. It's not a drop combo. It's always American reset.
Always. I like what Quainty or DingusPunch tried to do there, jumping on the wake up to maybe mess up the Ekko Oki, but Squegee was just too dialed in with it. Was able to recover even after the weird hit and take out that Blitzcrank. Finish off the Yasuo too, even through the Fury damage reduction. That's a huge resource out of the pockets of Quainty and DingusPunch.
Yeah, and sadly this time the Fury wasn't able to do much. We saw that was actually that allowed them to just bring it back in the first round, but I was surprised actually they got Fury back in that round. I'm gonna keep it real, but sadly this time they don't get to squeeze too much juice out of that. And look at this Squegee, looking a little bit more locked in. Gets the advantage here in the first interaction, and now, yeah, limit strike, put him in the corner. Escaping barely, and beautiful anti-air, there we go. This is the change of momentum. That's the thing, like, you can have a really strong round start, and then second interaction you get a nice counter hit, and that's how it starts, but sadly for Quainty, that's gonna be down, and Blitzcrank versus these two, ooh, it could be a bit rough.
Yeah, Yasuo has all the distance in the world to backdash to his heart's content. JS1 into my time to keep it safe, and now you gotta deal with a full health Ekko on point. Yasuo back in off the tag, but a great up back air throw from DingusPunch sets up the steam. Yasuo's in a bad way. You cannot tech roll out that corner against Blitzcrank.
Did you know they're always ready? Like, that's something about grapple players. They have a command grab and they will use it. They practice a lot of self-restraint whenever it comes to neutral. But you roll and you know you're getting rolled like that. You're gonna get grabbed and you're gonna taste the ground like that. And look at this, Yasuo's coming in with the last stance. Both of them just clashing between each other, fight off resists. But okay, Fury immediately. And Blitzcrank definitely can kill after this. You just need a one. Ooh, no replay for you, but not a confirmed though.
DingusPunch playing so conservatively, knowing that Squegee has the Fury Burst available. You can't take too many options once to bait it, but if you play too scared, you give Squegee all the opportunities he needs to close out game 1.
Proof
That's the thing about Ekko. Just sometimes you think the pressure is over and just escape, but then they go for the replay. They teleport back to the after image, and you're like, okay, I thought it was my turn, but not anymore. And sadly, if you're the one getting hit, you're getting a confirm out of that. So you just gotta hold that for this time. And look, I'll try to go for something interesting there with the Wii, but the breaking ball, but not gonna work. But even then, I think Squegee got confused a little bit there, trying to go for an anti-air on that. But look at this combo extension, beautiful stuff. Into the, yeah, get all the steam, and this could be pain. Gotta think twice, and no command grab incoming. Strike throw, you guessed wrong, that was all strikes, baby.
The DingusPunch getting the kill off of it. Now going for an anti-air again, but Ekko got that air hop, changing up that trajectory. That anti-air is not quite where you wanted it to be. He'd be able to fight his way out of the corner beautifully.
Stuff. Trying to go for a nice cross up there. It works over though, like, you know, just auto-correcting, going for the teleport and making the same side. DingusPunch definitely got hit. Yeah, I was wondering, are we gonna have a tag in? Because that Blitzcrank is looking a little bit hurt. Oh, and that double overhead. Yeah, you got the knee, but can you block the second one? The 2H? Oh no. But the Ekko took it. Ooh, and with the Fury? Yeah, forced to break. Having to hold this one. Don't want to go too crazy. But beautiful push block. Doesn't get too much, but even then gets the turn back. But air throw into the full confirm. This could be huge.
And not quite gonna get the full kill here unless we get the restand extension into the wrecking ball. It doesn't quite link through. We can't spend the 3 bars on Yasuo. Ekko lives to see another day. He gets the hit, has to rewind and go to the super to keep it safe.
Oh my god. I gotta say, that looked like a birthday party, because that was a piñata combo going in. But tried to go for the level 3, but nah, not today. Squegee was more than aware that level 3 was coming, and you know the Blitzcrank love to throw that whenever there's a gap, and they were like, I don't want to interact with that. I'm just gonna keep myself away, not gonna go close to that. And look at that. That little bit of awareness allows Squegee to take the first round. Beautiful stuff. The presence of mind definitely showing the knowledge.
Squegee keeping it locked in. With that is 1 round away from taking the set. We get to see that full wrecking ball extension. That's what we wanted to see last game. Oh, it's so cool.
Are they? Nah, I was gonna say, are they dead? But one big reason to the magic pixel. Okay, wake up attack. That was a risky get up attack. Just hoping that they will jump into it. Yasuo barely survives. Oh my god.
Sometimes you gotta take the risk, and thankfully for Squegee, it paid off this time. We get the install Oki, you know it, you love to hate it, and it forces the burst out of Quainty and DingusPunch.
Oh no, Blitzcrank, where are you going? Oh no. And the parry is also, but no, doesn't get the full sequence. Sadly, this is gonna be hard, but 2 level 3s, we can get plenty use of the last time from Blitzcrank. He's a big parry than Nail Super, if you ask me. But the combo's still going, and after this, yeah, it's gonna be 1 more touch. Beautiful block on the cross, and there we go, my turn! But nah, doesn't get too much space to work. Quainty immediately get bursted, but now we got the anti-air. Beautiful stuff, but the combos from Yasuo alone though, even if they're long, yeah, you're gonna need 2 interactions for this. This could be the one to take Ekko down.
Get the limit strike with the throw as well. Because of no limit strike, that means no Fury burst, and Squegee just needs 1 more touch. Anything will do it, but the run-up from Quainty takes out Yasuo, lives on a pixel, and the meter is still here.
Fury could come in immediately after this, but nah, the taco, el taco! It's the classic! I think Quainty thought they were safe, but no, just barely. Meanwhile, the other one, it's gonna be in your face, making sure to break your nose. Like, Darius and Vi are really good at that. And oh god, when you are trying to move around with the footwork with Vi, is trying to deal with her. If you're not ready for it, it's just gonna be in your face, and you're gonna get hit by one of those electrics. But immediately going for the headless. Okay, just we want the chip damage on lock, and yeah, I understand. Immediately tagging out Ahri because we don't want to deal with the block strings. 100% understandable.
And you mentioned one of the strengths of this team being the output. Zombie Taker rocking the double down as well. We're gonna get extensions like the Hyper Crater Maker into double headless, things like that just skyrocket this team's damage.
And I think Zombie was on Pulse Fields, well, not the Fields, but the formerly known as Pulse Fields, but they're got Pulse on, so I think they might be going for some interesting extension with Double Down, you know, because, like you said, it's going to be extra damage, but also allows you to perform these combos way easier, or at least, you know, this part of the team dynamic that allows you to confirm. Whoa, I'm surprised the biases went for actually work as an anti-air, but Warwick with Bloodlust, you know what's up. You love that cross up.
Oh yeah, a little bit of Berserker slash action there from the Warwick, catching Zombie Taker 99 unawares. The classic, it's so hard to deal with.
Oh, trying to go for the anti-airs? I like that. Oh, nice tag on this is immediately before the hit. Just making sure. Oh, but doesn't see the pressure coming, just stops holding blocks, maybe trying to find a gap in there, but not gonna find it. Look at this, Bloodlust again, trying to go for the rolling, but now Warwick is really good at catching those throws, and when you're in Blood Fury, you really don't want to get caught rolling, because once you get thrown, like that happened, you get the leap, the Berserker leap, I think, or Fury of the Beast, and that one is gonna guarantee a combo of it.
Yeah, it goes so far when you're in Bloodlust, and the extensions afterwards are nothing to mess with. There's that roll out of the corner again, continuing to get punished by Trip. Really just scouting that out above all other options, saying you are staying in this corner no matter what.
Look at that, beautiful extensions with all the 2s2s. It's gonna hurt a lot. Into the one more. Yeah, going in. Yeah, that beast is hungry. He's definitely hungry like the wolf, and that HP that bar just wasn't able to hold on. Nor enough. One character left here for Zombie Taker, but oh no, full combo in the corner with Vi. 3 meter on Warwick, you know it's gonna go into level 3, right? Okay, good Fury Burst, I like that.
Yeah, not gonna get the opportunity to here. However, those 3 bars are still available. Taker got the hit, not going to spend the meter though, going to conserve it for the next one, as that's going to be the killing blow if they're able to find the touch on either character.
Calling the last time from Darius and getting sandwiched, gets the hit, but yeah, immediately bursting out of that also. Oh, there's a level 3, yep, oh wait, it's going to hurt. I think Summit definitely leaves this, but it's going to be a dire situation after that. Yeah, it's going to be one more touch. And the... Okay, half spin overhead, disgusting. And you love to see it.
I didn't think it would reach that far. Why did it go so far?
He has the claws. Look, have you seen the hands? They're quite big. He can grab a, like, oh, like, Vi is going like that. Why do you have big hands to overhit you better, darling?
It's a hit 5M better, of course.
I gotta say, that 5 aim range from Warwick is a little bit rough sometimes. It's a bit slow move, so mash at your own risk.
Yeah, Zombie Taker is definitely having to take some risk here against those buttons, because they really haven't been able to get much started since that first round we saw. Trip, once they dialed in the Warwick corner situations, has been taking advantage of just about every hit.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing though. Zombie Taker definitely taking a little bit more hits here. Sadly, the combos are not that big, but you know, keeping it short and simple to make sure you get the knockdown, I think that's the important part. And they've been doing really good use of the assist. That's what I like it, like going forward and making sure the Darius hits like this. They're going for the cross-up stuff. I like what I'm seeing, and then just taking advantage of the wall bounce to make sure to get the confirm. Now we get the damage output, and this is good. One more of those, and you can get a KO here on the Warwick for sure.
Yeah, fortunately that 2L catching a walk back from Zombie Taker 99. Gonna be losing the Vi here, unless the super doesn't come through. Get a free tag out to Darius. The gray health on Vi is racking up a little bit more.
Are we seeing? Nah, I was thinking it's gonna be a KO, but there we go. Another little bit of first American reset. Not gonna work though. Warwick coming in hot with assist, and that's gonna allow them. The wall crumple definitely helps a lot there to get the extension. Big throw. Yeah, OTG. I saw the vision. But maybe you should have gone for the super, you know? Sometimes we were talking about keeping it nice and simple. Maybe sometimes you should have to go for that. And going for the Fury Burst, but a little bit too late, I think. Even the timer wasn't on Zombie Taker's favor there. So now you're going to the next round without break. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, definitely too late in terms of both health and the timer. Going down to a throw even through the Fury damage reduction is a rough way to end that round.
Oh, we blocked the overhead. Let's go. But we don't block this well, so Ahri is more than happy to just move around you while the other character is doing something, so the mental stack definitely going 100% against you. Oh, escaping that? I usually don't see that one drop.
Yeah, Zombie Taker taking advantage of it though, but not really able to piece anything together off the backside of that drop. We got out of the corner very briefly, but back into the same Ahri situation. Raw tag mid combo, we get a little cute with it. Trip, I see you.
That allows them to get the speed you get on Bloodless mode just went immediately out of there, catching them trying to take out of that. That's just Warwick is just so strong like that. Not only in the damage output but also the speed. Look at this, just gonna cross the distance immediately, but nah. Zombie Taker has another opinion. Let me play the game. They're saying immediately going for the headless, trying to go for something beautiful anti-air. Can we finish the job though? Going for the assist, immediately gets the combo. There we go. Warwick is down. The big damage maker is down for sure from Trip, and now Zombie Taker has a big chance here. Has to take it slow. Fury's on deck. We can make it work.
We absolutely can. No meter, but Fury Burst Darius does not need the meter to be able to take down the health bar of Ahri. Unfortunately, Trip is able to play super evasive. Ahri's movement, like you were talking about earlier, is so difficult to catch up with. Trip taking advantage of that, running circles around Zombie Taker, and now getting the Oki situation with the orb set.
Oh, in the overhead. Oh, we don't block those. It's gonna be rough. Yeah, the strongest combo in the game. All the more games you get, the easier is to get into top 8 because people do be grinding these ladder sections. And now we got Obelisk versus Lord Waddle. We got Ekko and Braum versus Ahri Illaoi. Illaoi that I started to see her a little bit more represented either in brackets but also in ranking. People have been getting fond of the Oki situation with the tentacles, and I gotta say, yeah, it's Illaoi is 100% an evil character. She just doesn't get her time to shine because the top tiers are definitely just doing their things, but Illaoi, if you let her loose, I think she becomes the next nightmare scenario.
100% agree. And it feels like the resurgence of Illaoi is kind of just that, rather than, you know, coming out of the blue. Because when this game was in its earlier forms, you know, several months ago, we were seeing Illaoi everywhere as kind of a support pairing with characters like Ekko, Yasuo, Ahri, etc. She kind of fell off for a little bit, and I think people remembered, oh, this character is messed up. Why did we ever stop playing her?
No, she's so messed up in the good sense. Like this super, you're locked down, and then yeah, the assist comes in, and then you think you can mash out, and that tentacle, just that one, the furthest one left. You can break the ones that appear near you, but that one is always gonna check you. Whatever you do is always gonna check you, and you're gonna hold that. Like the best thing you can do is just hold that, wait a second, and then move from there. But the hard thing is Illaoi and whatever partner is with her can just start working on you, and that's gonna be a rough time.
Actually, Lord Waddle hasn't really been able to fight back from that. Whenever the Ahri or Illaoi gets a hit, we go into this corner scenario. We get the tentacle set up, but able to punish the roll here, and Braum is on the screen. We gonna get the install shortly.
Get unbreakable and the full combo. You definitely are getting the force, and now Lord Waddle is definitely being more able to play the game. Nice push block. Braum is definitely one of those characters that gets affected by push block the most, so he has to be real careful on the way people structure their offense with him. But with Ekko in the side, oh, beautiful confirm there. Air to air into the full combo. You'll love to see that.
Get the knockdown here, not going for the standard install Oki that we see all the time, just going for the overhead tag, that 2x assist play there, and the super connects on both. We get the kill off. Illaoi is bleeding now.
This could be a KO though. Illaoi definitely has damage. I think I saw one more tentacle in there. Nah, but yeah, just go for the super. Don't need anything else. Big damage on that big super. But even then, the job is not done for Obelisk. Oh my gosh, immediately let it rip! Just jump skill too? Okay, I see you. You know, if I win, I win. If I lose, there's game 2. No, it doesn't matter.
So I want to know if Lord Waddle was a Virgil player once upon a time, because up 4 at Helmbreaker on round start is some practiced behavior.
You have seen that before. Oh, wow, that was a nasty cross-up. Using the orb to push Ekko out of the corner and then just let the tentacles do their thing? That was really cool. And look at this Obelisk. Keeping it nice, still working on this perfect. Braum attacks in, but he's just getting more of that punishment. Trying to go for the command grab, but she recovers so fast. Illaoi, also something that is really good is that whenever she commands the tentacles, she recovers so fast. Oh, big hit. There we go.
The unbreakable install as well, but Lord Waddle's team is in shambles. Armor is not going to save you in the face of a throw, a tag into Illaoi 2 to close it out. Obelisk understood the assignment to the team.
I'm talking about that damage, and definitely that was the protagonist in that last round. Just either with the Oki or just with that last super to seal the deal. It's just Illaoi is a big body with set play. I don't know how more cursed can you get.
It's certainly a strong combination here. Obelisk showing us exactly why whenever that Illaoi has been able to play the game, it's been nearly curtains for Lord Waddle.
And now we're going into the first round in game 2. Yes, beautiful use of the armor just to make sure you get the approach and then covering Ekko on the way in. That's the cool thing about Braum, not only because of the shield, but also the armor moves. They are so hard to deal with to a point because they cover so much space. And look at this, the assist, just shielding the point character and immediately allowing them to go on offense without having to worry too much about what the opponent is doing. And look at this, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, just catch the roll, don't want to deal with any of that. Illaoi is out of the picture.
That armor assist can be active for so long thanks to the fuse that Lord Waddle's running. 2x assist giving you either 2 uses of that shield or, you know, a mix-up, going to the shield, then the tackle assist later for some extra utility. Braum and Ekko both get so much value out of this fuse.
Oh, okay, hold up. It's gonna be into the super to finish the deal. Send it, spend it, and there we go. Also, I have never seen this KO screen. I like that it's inverted. 10 out of 10. I like it.
Jump back S2, catch it Illaoi. You're not getting those tentacles on screen. Not now. You gotta work a little bit harder for it.
You know what? Yeah, I agree with that. 100%. The best, you know, it's the classic tip. If you don't want to deal, how do I deal with that situation? Don't put yourself in that situation. Just don't let them put you in that situation at all. And nice, there we go. Finally, we get a really good way to deal with those tentacles. Awake, just making sure to be patient, then breaking, push block out of that. Just break him and then tag in to make sure to get the last one. Now your opponent is out. Beautiful slap in the air throw. Coming in and then the roll. Those nasty cross-ups from Ekko. He allows to do some crazy creative stuff.
It's so sick. The Oki is so difficult to deal with. Obelisk has been getting beat up piecemeal. The health bar on both characters showing exactly that. Ekko's back in, try for the air throw again. It's worked about 3 times in a row, but I'm sorry, Lord Waddle, you don't get a 4th.
You can only gamble so much in the air throw. It's gonna be an OTG. Oh my gosh. Big damage and the tentacles are you keeping the combo up into the super. That Ekko. I think the tentacles just makes the scaling a little bit too hard, but the shift damage, just call the big lady, she's gonna help you out.
Yeah, even though the tentacles might have messed up that combo, they at least kept the super safe from Obelisk and gave us a really awkward scenario afterwards. Both characters now caught up by Lord Waddle, the assist is dead, it's a 2XKO!
I don't blame Obelisk for trying to press there because I have definitely also been in that situation when I see that dash for like that dash from Braum hitting first, and I'm like, okay, I'm free to press buttons, but no, the hitbox still active. He's still active, so you gotta respect that guy. He's a big guy with big muscles, so he's definitely gonna make it hurt whenever you like it or not.
Yeah, big shield, big muscles, big active frames on the Braum. Lord Waddle using that 2XKO to tie us up 1-1. And you know, if you asked me at the end of game 1 how this set was going, I think it's a wrap for Obelisk. He had complete control, but Lord Waddle has tiled it in a huge way.
Definitely making adaptations, and I think Lord Waddle has also been really smart about targeting the Illaoi and just not letting her play. And whenever she gets to her play, they've been doing a really good job now. I think the first game was definitely the information round, you know? Oh, look at this annoying XKO! Just trying to call Ahri for the support, but nah! Obelisk just is not having any chances to get any support in the air here. Illaoi is trapped, and that's the thing. She is a bit slower in that department, so she doesn't get to match that quickly out of those tight spots or the scramble spire.
It can be so difficult when you have the armor or you know the Ekko right in your face. You don't quite have those quick mash out options. Both of those get much more difficult to deal with. Ahri getting the cross up here, but unfortunately no confirm. A little bit too far there for the follow-up.
Just gonna see this battle. Oh, the motion counter hit crumples. Oh my gosh, she had all the time in the world to go confirm that and going for that throw. Yeah, just call for the assist. The command grab is gonna help you out. Coming in Ahri with the limit strike. No, tag launcher into super. Yeah, spend the meter and
double down.
I was like, I was forgetting about the double down. I was like, okay, that's the end of the combo. And then Ahri comes in and like, oh, it's not over. And it's definitely not over. Look at this.
Yeah, Ahri building the second bar here. Gonna go into the extension, the super tag. We got the tentacle super as well. All right, Obelisk, where are we going with it? Get the second bar. Great stuff.
We're going to the graveyard with that one.
300% are. We're going to final round with that one too. Obelisk keeping us close here in the set. Off of two really commanding ones in a row from Lord Waddle. 2XKOs and a perfect to boot. Obelisk keeping it composed. Not falling prey to the momentum here.
Definitely calling the motion. Ahri taking over. Not gonna be enough. Yeah, just throw the super. Oh, clip the Braum. Yeah, the Braum has been a little bit of a headache for Obelisk. But even then, yeah, catching the Ekko. It's gonna be important. Beautiful anti-air. That guy is flexing on, yeah, literally with the anti-air. That's gonna be for the super, and that's gonna be the end of Illaoi. She definitely had the short end of the stick in this first round. Had to hold everything, and now it's Ahri alone. She can definitely do it, but the damage output is gonna be rough, and the reset trying to take out of it, but not gonna work. Another anti-air, just shutting down the air approaches from Obelisk. Lord Waddle in the zone.
At this point, the timer is in favor of Lord Waddle as well. Doesn't have to overextend, but instead is able to keep the momentum going with the command grab. And it's coming true just like you said earlier, Vixie. As soon as that Illaoi is off the screen, the game plan has been in shatters for Obelisk. Lord Waddle immediately eliminating the
threat. Definitely more of a streamline character when it comes to her neutral. She has to be, you know, work from behind, just making sure to get those shots in. But I like the game plan. Also, she got some really cool combos, I gotta say.
Oh, 100%. With things like the Aegis Reflector, a lot of those charge shots as well, the traps to boot. You can really get creative with it. Hakke just getting in with the Ekko, avoiding the burst, and is able to keep the momentum off of it too. Tag into Caitlyn. Vi is out of here already.
And Vi was looking really strong, like, oh, I got into the face, I already did the hard part, just breaking through the distance to make sure the Caitlyn is not comfortable, but just one little mistake and that's what's left. Now the Ekko's going in on Juice. Cover fire in, coming in. Support. I'll try to go for a second overhead for the OTG, maybe for the Little Strike, but doesn't get it. The spacing was just not right. And now, Illaoi is allowed to play, but not tentacles on side, just good old strike throw. That was enough to put him in the corner, I gotta say.
Fortunately, able to get the charge shot into tag for the escape from the corner. Super assist, getting that new OTG. Unfortunately, the rock smash didn't quite connect in the mid screen. A little bit too far. Hakke getting out of dodge there, and with the 3 bars, is overshooting the Illaoi. Are you kidding me?
No way. we're gonna have to go into the aim labs for that one.
Somebody get Caitlyn a subscription to Kovacs. They need it. She needs it.
Oh no. But, I mean, to be honest, it's not. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not that bad of a spot to be. You know, it was a little bit rough just dealing with that last round, but you know, it might be a drop combo, but it's not a drop game. You still having another character almost full HP, so it's just a matter of getting that touch. Let's see if we can keep that momentum in this game. But I mean, to be honest, if we see the Vi play a little bit more, because she was kind of deleted immediately in the first round.
After that initial onslaught that Vi had, it was kind of lights out there, and we might be seeing a repeat of that unless the burst saves. Vi is in the back now, going to be cycling in from the Illaoi pressure. Look at the tag though.
Oh, the parry got those? Reading their minds. Oh, this is that's part of the combo. I guess, yeah, full screen is not gonna reach the arc, so it makes sense. But again, by just getting clipped, I see Kasha just try to get in there with the footwork, but it's not working. Definitely, they got a read, at least on the movement they're trying to put in. Try to go for a throw a little bit too early. You're way too plus.
And Vi is able to escape with her life for now. Run up sweep there from the Caitlyn, catching Illaoi on the walk back. We got 3 bars, and we're not going to be able to spend them.
That was I gotta say, that was a really cool side switch combo. And then forcing just catching the air tech immediately with the grab, and there we go. Hex tech shield, making sure to put some pressure there. Yeah, stay in your place, and just taking a little bit more of ship, and then just catch the approach. Hakke, just on top of things. One step ahead every single time.
Able to play very evasively around this Vi. Vi, of course, being known for a lot of that projectile invincibility on her sway and her duck. And playing neutral around that with Caitlyn can be kind of difficult. Hakke is showing us how to do it expertly.
And I gotta say, that also comes down to just being aware of when to use Ekko. You know, like, okay, I see Vi on the screen, I grab some space, call Ekko, and make sure to help with that. And then after that, I measure a little bit how I'm feeling. If I can just pull up Caitlyn immediately, like this, and then just call Ekko again, and just bail her out so she doesn't have to deal with all this rush down. It's really good.
Yeah. Ekko is going to be the one to deal with the rush down now. That J2H catching, but it's immediate burst. We're not holding any more of that.
Oh yeah, there we go. Bionic arm. Destroy them. Get it out there. I think it's the only super that is inbuilt through, I guess, all the duration of the fist. I know it's really long for the inbuilt, so it helps you for these scrambles. You get some space and you see them combo in your assist. You're like, okay, let it rip. Coming in hot. But speaking of coming in hot, look at this, Illaoi making work of Ekko finally. Some light at the end of the tunnel for Kasha. And the tentacle Loki. Goodbye. Oh yeah, this could be nightmarish, and look at it, just keep the pressure up, trying to call something out, but no, Hakke was not able, and that's gonna be the super to finish things off. Yes, indeed.
We finally get a glimpse of what happens when the Vi Illaoi team is able to really get their game plan going. You set up that tentacle super, the hard tag into Vi, and then it's party time in that corner.
And it's definitely not a party you wanna be in, because it's all Vi. She's the one having a good time. You are just fearing for your life, because she also got that scary command grab.
Vi not gonna be long for this round though. Make the limit strike? No, we're just gonna spend the super and take out the Vi. Don't give her any chances to live. Don't bet on the margins there.
Yeah, it's not even gonna need that headshot for that, just a body shot for that enough. Oh, check them with the overhead. Do it a combo? Yes, indeed, we got it. And now we go for the limit strike, going for the bola. Okay, trying to escape. Nice, all part of the plan. She's one of the Piltover's fighters for a reason. Oh, then the hard time with the Darius reflector? Okay, I see you. And you are cooking some 5-star meals right now.
100% chefing up in the kitchen. We got the super on deck too. No, tried for the limit strike, but unfortunately misspaced it. Illaoi is able to get out of the corner now, and we'll see how much of an advantage Kashakunaki is going to be able to get here. Still on the defensive, has the Fury Burst available, and we're not going to see it now, surely.
Ooh, you could have, yeah, you had to parry. You had to parry that 100%. And that's something also about that is super strong about Caitlyn's take aim super. You just have to freeze the whole screen and you have enough time to assess the situation. If you see one pixel out like that, you're like, I'm free to ship this. And if they have no meter, it's even worse.
Not a whole lot you can do about it at that point. Kashakunaki gonna try to not put themselves in that situation again. We're getting the Vi in here, tag launcher into the Illaoi for the setup, and we've seen this movie before. Tag into Vi, Caitlyn's on the ropes, gotta deal with this pressure. Push block's not gonna save you, it's just gonna put Ekko in harm's way. You're taking damage on both characters now, and Caitlyn's going down.
Yes. Oh my gosh, so suffocating. And yes, that's the thing with Illaoi. Even if you are in quote-unquote neutral state whenever the next character comes in, Illaoi is just at the perfect spot to catch you jumping in or just trying to just pull out with a dash. She's just in the perfect spot, and look at this. It shows Kasha taking game number 2. Just 100% aware of what the Russian character wants to do. Just hit him with the tentacles, and the big lady has big damage for sure. 4 days. Oh, starting off strong with a happy birthday? Okay, no, just Illaoi gets out of there in time.
The momentum from Kashakunaki has been suffocating. And it's kind of been a similar story to the Obelisk set, right? Illaoi is able to get going, they're able to set up for a nearly unwinnable round for the opponent. However, that Oki situation in the corner doesn't get set up, that it's much more difficult for their Vi to get anything going.
I mean, beautiful Ross pass with what 20% HP left, but look at this again, just trying to move around, but the tentacles just catching whatever is going on, going for the big bold parry, but now Kasha was not there yet, and the big punch to get in there. There we go, finally trying to go for another parry, just risking it all. Hakke down to Ekko immediately. Just 2 bad decisions, and that was enough to lose Caitlyn in this first round.
Out of here, but Ekko's still putting in the work. Going for a reset there. Nothing really gonna come of it. But this Ekko's got plenty of resources to make it happen. Got the 2M hit off the back of that rewind. Fury's still in the back pocket for Hakke. I think they're feeling pretty comfortable.
100%, and that's gonna be... Yeah, I was gonna say, this is gonna be the okay? Nah, they're saving that meter, but gets hit in the air. Not a full combo though. I think the important part here is getting the hit and making sure to cash out immediately into a level 3 to get the damage out. Like this, no Fury Burst. Oh, they're gonna go into a level 1, okay. Just immediately going for the big slam. It's gonna be one more touch, risking it all. Call the tentacles, call support. Need help, going for the parry! I'm risking it all again, okay, you're risking the Fury. I saw the vision. You know what, bet it all, Hero Burst, but the cross-up was just not in the calculation.
We went gambling and it was a jackpot for Kashakunaki. You saw the coins falling out of Hakke's pockets there at the end of that round. Fury Burst not going to be available. You're stuck in this corner now against Vi, and you wish you had that resource.
Again, just the pressure. Just not being able to hold it. This could be critical for Hakke. This is match point for Kashakunaki. But okay, we do a brave mash in there. Let's go. Or Glorious Avare versus their mindless Oki immediately showing. Going for the grab. No, just trying to go to something else, but good block in the air, just waiting. Here comes the bola. Oh, and Bai gets hit. Oh, this could be bad. Yes, it's gonna be big damage. Not the end of the world, but you know, when you're in these situations. Big happy birthday! We're talking about what's important. Caitlyn getting comboed. Oh, help the poor lady.
The tentacle kept Kashakunaki plus after the kill. Vi has got Ekko in the corner. The C's goes through. The burst mate comes through. It's all coming up big for Kashakunaki on the Illaoi. Vi able to close it out 2-1.
At least the baseline of $12 to give to the winners. That's pretty nice. I mean, this is a snack for today. So you finish your tournament run, go to the store, get a snack, watch some football. It's a nice Sunday evening if you ask me. But let's gonna go into the next match. Mr. Shupi versus Cino.
Cino rocking the Ahri and Blitzcrank. Mr. Chupi on The Darius Caitlyn that we've seen from him a number of times. Of course, previously playing the Darius Braum, and since Caitlyn's come out, he's been definitely taken to her very well.
He's a fan of the AD Seeker, you know. Darius might be down, but we scale late game. You know, we hope for that.
We're gonna have to try for it. So far, the money isn't looking too long there for the Caitlyn rather. Not a whole lot of meter to work with, not a whole lot of resources in general. Running out of health, it's getting a bit dire here for Mr. Choopy.
Oh, and respecting the commander, but now it comes, and that is armor. Trying to press the button on them. Oh my gosh, big damage from the big guy. That's gonna do it. First round for Cino, looking very dominant, and we saw from Mr. Choopy trying to escape the pressure, trying to escape or maybe propose a little bit of offense on Ahri through the air, but they were possibly shut down by that fireball. The Spirit Orb is just that strong. It's a really good projectile from Ahri's, and you gotta respect it.
Darius got some very good normals there, though. Cino trying to hit the rocket punch, but Darius 5M is a monster of a button. Counter poking, getting Blitzcrank in this corner, and saying, look, last round was a one-player game. I'm going to make this one the same, but for me instead.
Mom said it's my time on the Xbox, and definitely looking like that. Not even the push block is gonna save you. The pressure's still on, and the shield damage, and the cross up. Oh my gosh! You thought Ekko was the only one with a roll? Nah, Caitlyn got one of those too.
Nasty stuff there off the S2 from Darius. That little gap there allowing for the roll for a cross up.
And the variant of the gun, I like that just to make sure to don't fall into the pressure there. Trying to take more advantage. Oh my gosh! The extended Herbox from the arm, just pulling Blitzcrank all the way in. That was insane. The fact that they got half HP out of that, and now the ship damage. Oh, that Ahri is bleeding bad. Someone take her to the doctor because she is bleeding out.
Yo, Blitzcrank doing his best like dollar store Scorpion impression. That's not a get over here, that's a I'm coming over there.
It's opposite there, you know? Okay, finally gets a chance to play. Ahri shining through. Yeah, it's gonna be a limit strike here. If they get that nice meter bonus, still has work to do. There we go, nice. You get the touch, make sure that Caitlyn doesn't get back up. You don't drop this, right? Yeah, lovely stuff.
Getting that meter bonus from the limit strike. Exactly what you want here for Cino. 3 bars on both characters. Smelling blood in the water here, unfortunately. That drop combo gonna delay it a little bit, but we're still good for it.
It's not a drop combo, you know, 5-second rule. You can pick it up at any moment.
That's true, it's still just as good as the first time. Cino able to close it out there at level 3 right before Mr. Choopy was able to Fury Burst. The timing impeccable there, and the Ahri Blitzcrank showing the strength of his duo.
I keep saying it, Blitzcrank is just an amazing assist. It just allows you to go for some resets, and Ahri, which is moving, she just moving around. She has a really good use of that air dash, and those big normals also help her a lot. So just being able to go for a reset, a standing reset like that is invaluable. I gotta say, it's just big cash out potential if you get it right.
100%. Are able to make the most of those restands. Tried to make the most of the parry button, but the timing was not there. Getting smoked for it and Cino having to burst.
Get over here. But yeah, I like that. Just waiting a moment to go for the break. Make sure to hit Blitzcrank. And the parry. Oh, we saw that coming. But it's on the assist. Sadly, it was on the assist, so Ahri still is free to go in there, but not a problem for one of Piltover's finest. Just make sure to get rid of the Scoundrel in the air, and now for the Scoundrel in the earth. Coming in. Yeah.
Roll through. Blitzcrank holding back. Again, going for that parry timing, but missing it and getting crumpled for their troubles. You know, now it's getting tossed out of the sky as Mr. Choopy able to get one on the board.
Get this robot out here. Don't want to deal with this crap metal. And again, this pair is doing the miracle work. just getting some extra damage on the Blitzcrank to start things off. Also comboing the assist puts the pressure on the opponents, like I need to stop that because I cannot let the other guy get hit like this. But even like that, the overhead is gonna come find this mark. Big mid damage. Oh, misses the combo though. Mid, I think it was an awkward spot just making Caitlyn cross up. And you know what? Cino more than happy to take that drop because look at this. Now is everything coming in beautifully for them.
Yeah, I think Mr. Choopy was cooking a little bit too hard. Left to get some more ingredients and didn't realize the original dish was burning. Cino taking advantage of it, coming through to the kitchen saying, alright, let me rectify this situation. I'll make it mine.
Oh, the trap actually hit Ahri. That could have been terrible for the KO, but it's okay. Blitzcrank coming in clutch. Going for the command grab. Oh yeah, double jump. That thing lasts for so long. He really wants to give you the hug, so you gotta be real careful of not falling for that one.
Forward again, coming through, but up back, JH from Cino, stuffing out Mr. Choopy's attempt at a button. Get the raw tag, dash up for the OTG, and that's gonna be a dead Caitlyn here.
Looking good for Cino, just had to deal with Darius. Not the easiest thing to do, but look at that. Blitzcrank coming in clutch, even after the parry. Just making sure to finish the job, throw the Spirit Orb. And one more touch is gonna do it. Yeah, indeed. Round for Cino, and this is match point. This is looking lovely. Mr. Choopy had a really strong start this game number 2, but sadly, the Darius is not shining as much. Oh, beautiful air throw though. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting started.
Yeah, Darius almost had his time to shine, but again, not quite coming through. However, happy birthday is a great start. You gotta burst it. That was gonna be a hell of a lot of damage on both characters.
Oh, really good anti-air. We got a full conversion out of this. It's gonna hurt. Going for the frame kill, but nah, I don't want to hold that. Just let me alone. And they are so ready. Mr. Shoop is so ready for those hooks. You are not finding any single one of them. So it really looks like we're gonna have game number 3, but it's never is over. Oh, I gotta say, it's never is over. But that parry definitely not looking that hot. Gonna put the ship out with the bleed. It's gonna be a throw, but not the end of the world, to be honest.
Yeah, even with 2 supers worth of damage, it was a throw, so it's not that big of a deal here. Parry the projectile, try to go for another grab, but Cino with no fury is not gonna have any opportunities to make it back.
Caitlyn screaming at you, stop! In the name of love! Or in the name of justice. Just making sure to get that shot in, and again, just catching Cino trying to go for something there with the fireballs. And the thing is, yeah, it's a really good projectile, but also the startup is a little bit too high and just allows the opponent to go for a punish. In versus Caitlyn, you really have to respect that super. You cannot go around just doing whatever full spin.
Yeah, Mr. Choopy really gave Cino an authentic League of Legends experience there. You know that feeling when you're full health and you got Caitlyn all locked on you and you're like, well, I'm dead.
Now, do you feel, and imagine just like you get the ashes, we get Ash into the game, and then you get the super assist, and just the arrow from the out of the screen. She just throws the arrow, like the Hail Mary ones that you see all the time in League of Legends.
Oh, don't put that evil on us, Mixie. I'm not trying to be stunned for 4 seconds here.
Looking really good for Cino though. This is a better start to this match than we had in the last game though. Still, this Caitlyn has put up some good work, and here we come. Hextech shield, putting some pressure up with the bola. Just let it roll. Make sure the pressure lasts for as long as he can. Not enough. And the parry, dude. The crank has not been able to get cranking.
Really hasn't. That's one of the difficult things about Blitzcrank. When you have an opponent that knows the timing of Rocket Punch and Rocket Grab, you can't really throw those things out in neutral willy-nilly. They'll just get parried and punished. You have to try things like the 6S2 to end your block strings, but Cino is not even going to get that far.
Good read on the wake-up attack, and Mr. Choopy bringing this back. About to finish the job and almost trying to go for a throw, but Darius like, don't touch this lady. Just don't. Make some space, social distancing, don't be grabbing people, and just... What a punishment that was the last stand assist.
Oh, Darius got in front with the body block so that Cino couldn't run up far enough for the throw. The headless, just cherry on top. Immaculate bodyguarding there from the Darius. And Ahri, again, losing so much health. With the tag launcher, she might even go down.
Is she down? Here comes the super. Okay, I was thinking, we're gonna have the super here? Nah, but just going for that. Trying to block? Yes, we survived this. But even then, yeah, I was thinking, Darius comes in, puts the bleed on you, and that's it. And yeah, it was the right moment to call Blitzcrank for tag in, but even the escapes. Okay, there we go. This is what you love to see. No break, full happy birthday combo. No! No, I was getting excited for nothing, but we got a big grab. There we go. And the full conversion with the assist.
Yeah, this is going to be a tag launcher as well off the back of it. Into Blitzcrank for the steam.
Yeah.
Okay, so bad for Cino there. And now we're back in it. A whiff punish again with the Blitzcrank. We got 3 bars on deck with the crank. We got the extension with Ahri as well.
And the restand combos, instead of going for the full combo into the knockdown, Cino was like, I got one more in me. I got one more in me. I know I can get this one, and definitely we do. Last game, last round, and the momentum is just insane between these two. One gets it at one time, and then the tailwind changes sides. And look at this. Happy birthday. Just gonna have to combo Caitlyn for a moment. I'm gonna hold that break. They don't want to say, they don't want to spend that break that early. I think the first one to spend it is gonna be a big disadvantage, and now it's Mr. Should Be.
The Darius, great blocks from the Blitzcrank. Unfortunately, the air block on the headless leaves Cino too close for that to be safe. And we're gonna see the same movie we saw last round. Into the Ahri for the orb extension, back to Blitzcrank for the steam super, all charged up for the incoming Caitlyn.
Alright, but this is not the end of the story yet. We saw this Caitlyn cook real good, and look at that! Big cartwheel into getting a full combo on the side switch. You'll love to see that. I think, yeah, this is a moment to get Mr. Shupi to just make sure to get as much meter as you can to get a level 3. But oh no, big body splash is gonna hurt a lot. Fury is gonna be on deck. This could be great, but even then, it's gonna be a big uphill battle to get this round. At least one character down if you ask me. Oh wait, hold up, hold up, huge hold up. Ah, the burst just doesn't let them.
And with the Fury damage boost, that was enough to just chip out Blitzcrank by itself. Caitlyn's still in Fury, still has the damage buff going. The meter is here, the gunshots are here, the headshot doesn't quite deal enough damage to take Ahri out. Cino bleeding, Caitlyn back against the wall. Both players have enough meter to make the next hit lethal. Firing pot shots in the neutral, playing evasive, trying to keep it out of each other's range. But the run-up from Cino is able to get the air throw. There's 2 bars on deck, Fixie, this could be it.
This will be it. It's gonna be the spirit orb into the ground bounce with the last stand, and just making sure, I'm gonna throw my meter. I don't care. Just making sure you are dead, and that's gonna do it. See, no, good. We got another match already decked in, and it was Obelisk versus V. Obelisk, who showed us some insane gaming with this Illaoi Ahri, and V making the debut on today's stream. So let's see how it goes.
Oh yeah, neither of these players strangers to ParagOnline, nor ParagOnline top 8s, and even ParagOnline wins. Both V and Obelisk have several dubs under their belt here. And this is one of those matches that is going to have serious implications for the top 8 standings when we go in the top cut, as they are both vying for that winner side spot. And if, depending on who is able to take the lead, one of them might get cut into the loser side, or even cut from top 8 altogether.
So, gonna have to keep it real here. Do what I mean. It's gonna be a contest of determination. Who wants it more? And look at that! I'm just Yasuo coming in, cutting the distance, and also cutting the wind. Cutting and getting the follow up on the Warwick assist. That was the hard one to follow up sometimes, and Yasuo just makes it look so easy. It's immediately getting a lot of rewards. It's gonna be the tornado, one more shot, but now I want this fox lady dead. I don't want to deal with her anymore. Get it out of here.
And no matter how expensive it might be, getting rid of a character always worth it here. You don't have to deal with the tag shenanigans anymore, nor the double down either. That's a whole lot of potential damage gone for Obelisk's team.
it's very true. One of the downsides about the double down is once, at least with the other character, with the other fuses, you get still the assist, or you get to play a little bit with the shenanigans. Well, first of all, not so much, but even then, but with double down, just not being able to cash out that big damage is really rough. And this is Warwick just going for level 3. I think it's gonna be killed because this big guy does big damage. Could be the end of it. Slash and there, indeed.
Yeah, even though Illaoi is a fairly healthy character, more than enough. Level 3s in this game chunk your health bar. First forced out from Obelisk very early, sending that Foxfire to catch Yasuo from off screen. But the classic here from V, Steel Tempest active switch into Warwick never fails.
That's a really good use of the pushback for now. Obelisk trying to put in some pressure of their own. Calling immediately Illaoi, taking advantage of the tentacle and forcing V to use the break. Is beautiful and big trade over here. It's gonna be no one's victory. Back to neutral, but now in this interaction, Obelisk being the one on top, making sure to get this dog out of here. Put it back in the pen.
Able to do it meterlessly as well, so 2 bars, almost 3 still in the Illaoi's pockets. Great blocks from V. Good block to reset the scenario, but you're still not feeling great about it, especially off the back of this super into double down. It's a whole hell of a lot of damage here.
And now you're back in the corner. I swear to God, the Spirit Orb might as well be another character, the way he just throws the people into the corner. Just making all the dirty work. You don't have to worry about it. He's gonna put it in the corner, that's gonna do it, and that's gonna do the round. Obelisk putting some good fight versus V.
When starting off this round extremely aggressively. You like that left corner? How about the right one? S1 into the tentacle super, into the orb. You're gonna have to hold this block straight. You can try and up back for dear life. You can try and tag, but Yasuo is taking some punishment on the way out.
And yeah, Yasuo, I think it was capital punishment because it was almost gone. But, okay, managed to survive, trying to skip the corner, but now gets drowned. Warwick in a Wall of Fame, trying to catch here with punish both of them. It's gonna get hit Warwick though. Forced to block, yeah, calling immediately Illaoi, but doesn't get too much out of that sadly. Still, not the best spot for V. Oh no,
this is a much better position for V to be in, even though both of his characters are bleeding. You got Obelisk, Ahri taking a whole lot of damage here in the corner. 3 bars to spend. Sure if we're gonna be able to do anything with it though, as Ahri drops out of the corner, and we just got a raw super from V. Doesn't want to hold any more chip. Both of these characters don't have much to give.
And might as well cash out the damage, you know. Oh, big low coming in from Warwick and just being able to cash out with the tag. Nice, there we go. Down goes Illaoi, and this is an even match if you ask me.
Wind wall coming through. The orb goes through it? It does not care.
Yep. Wind wall might be too good, but the supers at least had that priority of destroying it. Oh my, what? There's a gap in there? Alright, just let it go. Let it rip, let it rip. That's the game. That was enough damage? What do you mean?
50% health, you're not safe, not with level 3s on the table here from V. Off the back of 2 raw supers, we're taking game 1.
I think that was the Mind Destroyer. You know how you pull the curveball, but that was the Brain Buster, 100%. Same side, no cross-up for you. The mix-up works. This is gonna be a pickup. No, this is gonna be the Yoki situation with the tornado base. The burst not breaking out of this jail. What a catch! Oh my gosh! Really good use of the freestyle tag.
Tried to set up the tornado for the OTG, but it was a little bit too far behind the Illaoi. Couldn't make it work. Got punished for it. Now V in a bit of an awkward situation, having to try and chase down Ahri. She's just too mobile.
Just a side fox after all, so she's gonna put some respect on that name. And look at the stack launcher. Not a bad spot to be in. Still, I like the idea of putting Ahri on the back burner, just making sure she gets some HP back. But again, the situation calls for her to start mixing things up. Oh, the overhead! You block all the sequence. I gotta say, Pineapples, it feels great whenever you're blocking, but it stings when that last overhead hits you. Like you have survived the whole sequence, but that last one is the one you didn't do.
It really does bring you down to earth. You're sitting there like, I'm nasty, I'm the best, no one can touch me. Ah, shit.
Yeah. Nah. It is one of those I'm a genius, oh no moments.
Yeah, exactly. I think V's feeling a little bit of that here at round start, as I'm not sure where that burst came through, but we've lost the resource already without any real damage being done. And Obelisk gonna take advantage of it. No burst, cool, I'll get my combo.
Just got enough time to also get some fries with that. And look at this! One more touch. Yeah, this could be a big catcher, right? You get the super, you get the big tentacle, and the orb is still doing their thing. I think they were betting on the orb catching that last part of the super to get explosion, but even then, the Yasuo was already gone. You know, it was just one sneeze and out he goes.
For it. Overhead gets the OTG, super assist coming through. But without the threat of tag, the assist from Yasuo is not nearly as threatening as it was before.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough, and even if Warwick has some good confirms and combos, the thing is, sometimes the distance where he can get some hits makes it awkward to confirm to a full conversion, and that's what Yasuo usually enables to. But I'm gonna keep it, yeah, I like the idea. Just keep the pressure up, get all the ship you can, but ooh, nice use of the leap! Getting out of there, I don't know if going into the tentacles immediately is the best idea, but and try to go for the parry! No way! This is looking all good for Obelisk. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Bursting off the first touch there, but the super assist comes through, catches Obelisk's backdash. I think Obelisk might be wishing he had that burst now. The super is going to take down Ahri. Yuri's going to tick down a little bit, but that's still way more than enough for V to clean up Illaoi if we can get the hit.
Yeah, and now you got Fury. Yep, you got Fury Warwick. This is a nightmare scenario. He's going to get Bloodlust into the full conversion with the dash cancels. You are out. Oh my gosh, what a way to turn the page. Just everything was looking terrible for V, but Big Dog got it in them.
100% does. And now with the hit on Yasuo, not quite gonna get the limit strike. Would have maybe liked to see that to get some resources back. Obelisk gonna be able to escape the situation off that soft knockdown reset. And, V is back in a precarious situation that he's navigated expertly.
Totally. And this is gonna be whole screen situation, so it's not that bad versus Warwick. And look at this! Okay, just managed to escape the pressure, push both them out, and Ahri coming in like, we don't care about the distance, we're gonna close it out. Still February, last month. Stay cozy, stay warm, stay close. Tentacles, putting the pressure up. Oh, you are not escaping. Maybe try to up back there and gets caught. Still, the happy birthday is over, but even then the party keeps going on Warwick.
Yeah, we get that super tag for the extensions here with Illaoi, but goes for the super to try and close it out and whiffs! Fortunately, V also whiffing on the parry, misjudging the spacing there.
It's all Yasuo now. Gets the hit, beautiful anti-air. This is how it begins. We saw V making it back. He also has the Fury on deck. Wake up attack, not the end of the world. Look at this. The Samurai definitely has many tools at his disposal.
Fury Burst and 2 bars are some pretty damn good tools to have at your disposal here when you're facing one character. All you gotta do is get this one hit. V found the hit but couldn't quite confirm. Rapid Slash for the second one. And 2 bars and Fury signal the end for Obelisk here as V takes it 2-0.
I was a little bit hesitant about that Fury. I was like, are we gonna get it? Is this a hero burst? But no. V definitely won.
5 and 2. Snacks at, what was that, 4 and 3. So both kind of in the middle of the mix there, trying to maybe grasp a top 8 placement here. Nilsix, if they take it, will be in pretty good spot for that.
Oh, speaking of, we got a mirror now, so I'm surprised this is the first mirror match we have had. Everybody's been rocking different teams, but this is the first time we got Ekko, Ahri just in display.
That is kind of interesting, though you mention it. It's one of those things that I feel would come up more with a roster of only 11 characters, but even with all the repeat single characters, it's not that many mirror teams.
Also, Nilsix is from France. Oh, yo, let's go. Also, yeah, I gotta say, the netcode in this game is insane. The fact that we can play from so far away with people in EU and sometimes even with people from South America without too much of complication is insane. I don't know what those servers have, but they cook real good.
Yeah, and that's one of the great things about the time that Paragon runs as well, right? But it's starting at 2 p.m. Eastern, ends up being about 8 or 9 p.m. in different parts of Europe, so they're still able to come through and play some games and get to actually, you know, use that great netcode that we have.
100%, and you know how France is a crack region for this game too. Just you know for tag fighters, but for 2XKO, they have been showing up. It's insane how good they are.
Yeah, you know, for years it's been, oh, France is dominating Dragon Ball fighters, right? And now they're coming through saying, hey, it's not just Dragon Ball. We got other things under our belt too. We know our way around tag games, no matter what they are.
But sadly for Nilsix, things a little bit rough. Yeah, it might be a strong region, but Snack's definitely a strong player. Look at this. Cheap damage, just making sure it hurts the Sherry on top, you know, like, you got the kill. It's not only a single kill, it's just the cheap kill. It always feels a little bit rougher that way, but having to play with solo Ahri with half HP gone is gonna be rough.
Yeah. Ahri extremely meter hungry for her damage as well. Only having 1 bar and no fury here means she's gonna take a while to take out any of Snax' characters, but not even gonna get the opportunity to do so. Hyper Spirit Rush here from Snax will close us out in a dominating game 1.
Yeah, I mean, the characters barely got touch stats. I'll be crazy to be honest. I mean, they got the double rush turn combo, so definitely being able to move around things, but Nilsix definitely hasn't been able to play that much. Let's see if that changes this game number 2. We have seen plenty of matches where game number 1 is a little bit of a wash, it's rough on the one of the players here, and then game number 2, you know, the information is downloaded, we know what to do, but Snax looks like it's still in control, not letting Nilsix play at all, trying to go for the overhead, but nah, Psych is low.
Get the little fake out there, and we're gonna get to see the movie again, unless Ahri wants to go into her own Oki situation. Instead of the Ekko install, we're just gonna go into the Mutalist Orb. It doesn't quite work out, and Snax got a burst.
But most likely just to keep the offense, you know, sometimes using burst is not about making damage or just keeping situation, it's about keeping the offense.
Keep the tempo going in your favor. And that's great tempo here for Snax, taking out the Ahri on the backside of things, getting the rewind, forcing the Fury Burst out of Nilsix's Ekko. It's looking like a repeat of last game. Barely a scratch on either the Ekko or Ahri from Snax, consistently catching Nilsix's movement.
Just need dash cancels to keep the pressure up, but Snax escapes. Now it's her turn. The overhead going for the mix-ups, and he's low again. Looking a little bit too slow on those blocks inside, but also the left-right. Ekko is not asking you high-low. He's asking also, where are you going? Keep your eyes on the ball, and definitely really hard to keep track of that round for Snax in match point. This gamer is dancing around. Nilsix is not letting up, but finally gets a chance to play. Okay. Keep it up.
Gold Star gets jumped out of. Great stuff there from Nilsix. Taking advantage of Snax' defensive options. Tried for an up back button, not gonna work out. But no meter here on the Ahri nor the Ekko. I don't think we're quite gonna kill.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. If you want to go for another take a break, you need something there holding them. But already using the assist, going for the back launcher, that was the end of the combo. With one more interaction, I get it, no problem, but still. This Ahri from Snax has been big trouble all match.
Very much has been. Snax, though, without the full team, is having a little bit harder time getting their footing.
I mean, the same deal with Nilsix. They were having a rough time with solo Ahri in the last game, but it could be the same deal for Snax. But oh, just being more aggressive. You know, it doesn't matter if they don't have the assist at hand. They're just rushing in, immediately ignoring the Ekko, trying to go in, and just there we go. Not a confirm though. Trying to maybe bait a break, but I don't know.
All right. Either way, able to catch Nilsix slipping there. Got the kill on the Ahri. Ekko for Nilsix, Ahri for Snacks. Both players with Fury available. Hyper Spirit Rush taking us all the way to the corner.
It's very funny to think about something that is really good for corner carry on block of all this.
Yeah, right? But alright, well, I might not have gotten the hit, but we're still going to the corner, so I'm still feeling pretty good about it.
Nice, good catch in the throw. Nilsix fighting for the life though. Fury still, and it's out. Going for level 3. Oh, that's gonna be a big punish, but nah. Course correct. And again, same deal. Hold the super assist, the last stand, and the cross up. Okay, we go for one last mix up here. 3 seconds on the clock, and doesn't matter. Gets the KO just in the nick of time. Very young character for Ekko.
Snacks taking the wrong time to get aggressive there. They popped Fury Burst, so there's no chip damage coming through on the Ahri, and the timer was in their favor. They just had to wait 6 seconds and the set would be over. But Nilsix now getting themselves a second lease at life.
Pressure's up, yeah, and Ahri just can't keep going. You're gonna have to be real patient with the lady. Now get back, and yeah, the assist could come in at any moment, but decides to wait for it. And now is your time to play the game. You block all of that, now you're rewarded with your turn, and what a way to take advantage of that.
Yo, I don't know about you, but Nilsix just broke my ankles. Faking an overhead on the left side, rewind to the low on the right side. Alright, my bad, man. I was not ready for that. Nilsix, you got it.
Ooh, well, speaking of getting things, we got them Brits. Nice parry from Snacks. And now, yeah, gotta block. Here comes the overhead. Now, side switch. Ooh, we got... Oh, the happy birdie though! Oh, this could be the end now. Just in time to use the break. I love you just breaking the combo. That one is always rough. Big overhead into the confirm. You know what's up. Ekko is gonna be in a nightmare scenario.
Yeah, 100% a nightmare scenario here. Having to face down the Ekko on the other side, 3 bars. If Snacks feels like there could just be a super coming through, I'm expecting a super timewinder, but level 3 works just as well.
The fact that it also works as a counter is so rough. You leave a gap, you keep your pressure up, and they let it rip, and it's over. It can either hit you or you hit it, and it feels worse. That one, you know,
against the familiar face Cino on the Ahri Blitzcrank.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're talking about how RedRiotRoss has... I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's running this game like crazy, but I gotta say, just looking at the dedication from RedRiotRoss on the stream, just going constantly, and also going to locals and putting in the real big work is inspiring. So, and also with that team you don't see that often. These two are definitely one kind of a match. I don't know if a match made in heaven, but Jinx and Darius is one kind of match.
It's definitely a spicy one with a whole lot of flair to it if they're able to play the game a whole lot, which is proving to be a insurmountable task here at the beginning of this one. Cino working on a perfect here, got the hit, got the second one, and there was a scratch on Ahri, but that's all it took.
Yes. We call those perfects too. I mean, we don't mind much a little bit of a hit, you know. That 5L, you get one, you know, on the house.
A little bit of dust never hurt anybody.
Like, let's see, like you said, like the team can work really well, but the thing is, you need to get to play the game. And look at this, you just Cino anti-airing perfectly every single time. The pressure is also very suffocating with Ahri cross-ups. Going for the command grab, oh wait, you're 2+. I like that. Usually that's trying to go for a tick throw, but getting hit actually breaks that setup.
Now we will be able to see some of what can really come through when Jinx and Darius get to play. Look at the damage, Vixie. Almost 80% on Blitzcrank?
I was flabbergasted. My mouth actually dropped, my jaw actually dropped when I saw Blitzcrank just paralyzed in the air after being hit by the energized monkey. I was just, what do you mean you can do that? And this is the kind of creative stuff we were talking about earlier too, that you can do. Is very freestyle. You can just do whatever you want with these characters, and look at that. That allows RedRiotRoss to get Cino's Blitzcrank. Ahri is still a rough one to get rid of, and look at this. And with this HP, he's gonna be rough. Yeah. And now it's on Darius to survive this. Rough.
It's so difficult. Fury as well on both sides. So RedRiotRoss has an opportunity to make it come through. Cino wants to close it out here. Fury Burst for both players. No chip damage going to be going to either side. Some huge health damage going to be coming through for the Darius, especially with the super resistance.
Wow.
We don't even have to spend a meter for that to kill.
I was thinking, oh, you get the knockdown into the super and that's it. No, it was just the slam that killed. It's Fury with Darius is just so scary. Coming in hard with the assist. Yes, put the pressure up. Trying to find a hit. Nah, I like the idea of using the hook, but just not catching Cino just yet. No, not even the backlash. I like that. Just escaping the pressure. Good defense from Cino.
Not quite catching RedRiotRoss. Those up back fish hooks from the Darius have been putting in serious work. Blitzcrank crumbled. Blitzcrank going down. RedRiotRoss showing that this team can deal out a crazy amount of damage once it gets rolling.
Not to mention the ship, like just Jinx being able to support fire with projectiles also gives a lot of ship to the one that Darius is already doing. So it's not even on hit, also on ship is gonna be real rough for Cino here. Again, solo Ahri situation, but we got the resets. They have shown us what they can get those. They are confident on their offense and definitely works out every time. Big damage for the super. Are we gonna finish the job though? Yes, indeed we do. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This is oh no! This is terrible. This is actually terrible. This is the worst.
You know, it could have been way worse if Ross hadn't dropped that combo. Cino getting off with a little bit of a lighter sentence than they might have otherwise. Fury Burst now spent for Ross. Fury on deck as well for Cino. Gonna get a repeat of what we saw earlier. Both players in Fury, and Cino getting the bad end of the deal.
I was thinking, okay, we gotta get the bait, and then there was a super late burst, and RedRiotRoss was already out of there. I was thinking that's the punish, but Ahri was still active, and I was just surprised that on that scramble was actually Jinx coming out on top. Usually I'm so used to see Ahri coming on top of those scrambles, but good stuff for taking advantage there and taking the opportunity. And game number 2 looking real good for Cino so far. Same start as we saw on the last game. Cino's looking strong, but I guess Ross has been taking their notes. They know what's up, and the adaptation is showing.
Absolutely is. We've seen all these retreating guards on the rocket grab assist, not allowing Ross to be brought in for the mix-up with this Ahri.
And also they have noticed the throw patterns that Cino is going for, so just jumping out of that and being able to punish, and the big happy birthday coming in. No break though, immediately gonna spend the super to make sure to get the damage out. Big Hakke overhead, we don't block those, owie.
Burst coming out from Cino, wants to preserve the Ahri, because having solo Blitzcrank against this team is not where you would want to be. Now with Greta getting chipped out, Darius getting called, but the parry on the hook is crucial.
Yeah, please saving Darius out of that, and also saving Jinx, no ship damage to worry about. Big tag launcher into the hit for the headless. Not dead, but even then, a bad spot with the bleed. Yeah, tag Blitzcrank out. Ahri, I mean, to be honest, it could be a whichever hits first. Whoever hits first is gonna be the end of it. When this Blitzcrank trying to tank something, but the projector's gonna hit. Just one more touch for whoever. Oh no! Ekko has 2XKO. That's one of the longest 2XKO I've seen.
Yeah, I was thinking Blitzcrank died a while ago, didn't he?
The game is very generous, I gotta say.
Whatever. If we're Ross, we're taking it either way. It says KO in one form or another, and that's what matters. RedRiotRoss now 1 round away from putting the first loss in Cino's score for the ladder here tonight.
That is very true. Cino has been undefeated so far. Oh, but definitely not happy about that. Putting some fight back. Big body splash with the cross up. Now this team, can you get them? Ooh, no command grab on the roll though. A little bit too late on that too. The push block making wonders, just not letting them deal with the command grab pressure, and look at this bleed. Now this is gonna be perfect. Yeah, the gunshot with the bleed is just so much chip damage. And gets the hit trying to put some proposal there in the offense. Nah. Trying to beat the break, but not gonna be enough. We block those. Dash cancel on the charge at 5H, and still, and the block on the burst. Beautiful use of the freestyle tag.
One of the biggest advantages of freestyle, you get that extra tag to bait those bursts and punish. You know, not able to take all that much damage off the Darius for it, but anything is worthwhile.
Okay, Blitzcrank, just get down, lady. I got you. It's gonna be for the kill. Yes, spend that meter, get that stim. Now, can you deal with the Jinx? Blitzcrank has better tools now to deal with zoning, but even then, oh my gosh, level 3? Let it rip like that? Oh, you're ready to get to deal with the coming missile? Oh, I saw the vision. They wanted to do the command grab for when Jinx pulled back, but they were still in the air, so I understand why they went for the command grab.
Unfortunately, Jinx just kind of pieces out whenever that super comes through. She's like, yeah, I'll take my leave. I'll come back to the screen in a few seconds.
Looney Tune. That's a Looney Tune level 3. Just, I'm out of here. You deal with the ball.
With that, Cino able to take a round for themselves, hold on here in the set. RedRiotRoss still on set point though. There's a lot of work to be done for Cino to maintain a clean record here today.
Yeah, first, I mean, it feels easy to say like, oh, you just win the round, but it is definitely very rough to deal with the zoning that Ross is proposing. So you have to be very, very good at this reset, just making sure the opponent doesn't have a chance to fight back. We got the enter even, lovely stuff, but now you get sapped. Ooh, big sap indeed, and big damage incoming.
A lot of damage here. We get the fireworks as well. Blitzcrank going to be taken down to about 50%. We're going to keep Jinx on point just to set up some traps.
Oh, big catch! Maybe trying to up back, but gets grabbed by the hook. This could be the death of Jinx. How'd you go with the steam? Indeed you do. 69 seconds on the clock. Cino with 2 characters. This is looking like perfection for game 3. Oh, look at that extension with the sap, suspending the steam. Are you gonna go for the drag launcher here? Nah, super and loop. This okay.
Got hit with the second hit of Headless. The bleed is applied on Blitzcrank. We're getting Blitzcrank out of there. Ahri still in the firing line though. Those fish hooks continuing to come through.
Watch out for the fox. Yeah, for the orb, spirit orb coming in hot. Oh no. Trying to go for the super there in the tag. Okay. The cross-up's gonna work and that's gonna do it. 1-1 on the board.
Cino holding steadfast in this final game of the ladder. Giving us a nail biter here before we transition to our top cut. Cino is desperately trying to hold on to that record. 5-0 right now. If this were to be 6-0 going to the top 8, Cino would be feeling fantastic.
Oh yeah, you are gonna be flexing going undefeated for sure. Oh, big limit strike, and with that limit strike is so good. It gives you such a really crazy corner carry. The advantage is so good, and now that you break, keep the advantage here in the corner. The pressure is up, forcing RedRiotRoss here. And yeah, that finally gets the command grab. Finally, after all this time, you can enjoy the sweet, sweet reward of hitting that command grab. And also with the tag, this is a dead Darius already? Holy.
And a limit break too. To get some extra meter, Cino is in prime position here. RedRiotRoss has to do some serious work.
I mean, to be honest, that 90% HP is not looking that bad. Oh my gosh, but Blitzcrank tagging into the terrible spot. And for the Fury Burst to continue the combo? Okay, no, just to set up the situation with the Valkyrie and shipping them out as much as they can. Which is working, look at that. Oh my gosh, and the sub hits? Oh, this guy gets out. This could be the change of fate that Ross was looking for?
The assist doesn't quite connect from the Darius. Cino doing their best to evade around the S2s from RedRiotRoss. Fury is now off of the Jinx's side. Not going to be getting any more of that buff chip damage. Super to go, check the neutral, but yeah, we get that full screen run up punish. Cino coming up on 3 bars, isn't quite going to get it. We'll have to go for a reset here, and it's going to be the cross up that does it.
Cino's so confident. I'm gonna keep saying it. Cino has showing how confident they are on those resets, and every time, even if they don't get the hit immediately, they eventually get something out of that extended pressure. And look at this. This is match point for Cino now. A very scrambling hot game between these two. It's very rough to deal with each from the offense from each other. But look at this. Now it's RedRiotRoss again on the driver's seat, making sure to get all this damage out. But in the end, what matters the most, we have seen constantly, is can you finish the job?
Cino is trying to close it out here for our final match, but as Jinx gets away, they get a dive kick, forces the burst out from Cino. We need to conserve that Ahri's health bar. If there's anything left in that Ahri, she is way more valuable than if it's just a super assist.
Ooh, a big hug. It's gonna be the steam. Surprise, surprise, and gets the parry, but yeah, Blitzcrank is gonna be out of there. At least from the C side, but Ahri just almost gone. Gonna have to be real careful. Oh my gosh, just JL in the air throw for the full confirm. Okay, I was thinking, I was gonna raise the screen, the break, and the burst, wait, but not gonna work. Still another throw, OTG, and that's gonna be it for Darius again. Twisting fate into their favor. Cino about to win this?
We'll have to see. RedRiotRoss is able to get a clutch pickup there on the Blitzcrank, but the steam is fully here for the robot. Goes for another tick throw, but again, RedRiotRoss getting hit by the 2M means the throw doesn't connect and they get punished.
The Whims of Fate just turning around. Cino had everything, but not anymore. Ross is just making sure to make it as rough as possible. Full super into the Spirit Rush. It's gonna hurt one more touch. Can we survive this? Level 3? Okay, I see it, but Cino's on the ground. I think this is a punish and it's over. Oh, beautiful use of the assist! I love that! Calling Darius immediately to make him block and hold the ship. We got a round 3, baby!
Oh, we're not done just yet. Like you said, RedRiotRoss really coming up clutch there. Immaculate assist call to lock Cino down into the super for the chip out. And RedRiotRoss, I know, has got to be feeling himself here.
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure they had that trick saved up, and they're like, I'm so ready. This is the moment I've been training for, and look at this. The momentum shift on this round is 100% on Ross's side. Just having to fight the Blitzcrank. Oh, we're gonna get hit by the hook, but not the end of the world. It's gonna be maybe into the tag launcher, but still not the worst spot to be in.
Let's get that limit strike. We get the orb set up, the Ahri classic, and throw through the assist call. Get that wake up attack from RedRiotRoss. Hard tag into Blitzcrank on the side of Cino. That's gonna get punished in a pretty big way.
It's gonna. We have seen big damage out of these combos, but now decides to go for one reset. They want to make sure that Blitzcrank is gone for the next hit. Guess the jumping hit move, but not gonna work. It's gonna come in hot. I guess we could just. No, going for a level 3, I like the idea. Just making sure to spend that meter and get all that damage cash out. Is this gonna be a dead crank? Yes, indeed. Ahri again having to survive the onslaught.
2 characters to 1. Fury Burst forced out by the JM from Darius. Now, Ahri just needs 1 hit. We're into Jinx for the better neutral here. Got the zap, but the burst comes through from RedRiotRoss. I can't believe that wasn't the misinput. It had to be. You don't want to be using that resource this early. The zap connect and the level 3 comes through. Is enough hits done to make it combo.
Yes. survey says yes indeed, and that's gonna be the end of it. Level 3, the savior, the enabler, the finisher. We start the top 8 action and all that. There's also 8 codes left on Match Reno, so we need 8 people to claim those codes to make sure to exhaust them all and make sure to get at least the baseline of $2 for every single, or at least for the winners of this bracket. We're starting strong. I like the color coordination that these teams have too. Going for the orange and blue and the gold, black and gold, looking nice.
Oh yeah, one of the key parts of playing a tag game. You gotta have your colors be cohesive and consistent. Ahri putting herself in the corner, but Mr. Chupi ended up with a pretty awkward situation there, charging up the shot. Had to figure out a way to catch Kamui Senketsu before that shot came through. Darius assist, a perfect way to do that. Cross up gets blocked.
Unnatural. Throw out the cake. Be looking a little bit hungry, and that's oh, not enough for the wristlet. I was thinking, oh, that's gonna push them into the trap, but not gonna be enough yet. And speaking of air throws, don't mind if I do and convert it immediately with the super. Just make sure to get out the combo. Just gets a little bit far away. I think the camera pull from Ekko leaving the screen actually made that one drop, but it's okay. We get the damage done. We survive with the draw. Oh my gosh! Forced to use the break.
Mr. Chupi able to clean up that Ekko. Ahri not too far behind. The net shot having plenty enough hits done to tag into Darius and clean that up.
Let's see now. The first round is always... It looks a little bit too rough sometimes, but as always, is a classic information round. Going for the limit strike immediately with the corner carry and get sandwiched in between. Oh, that's gonna hurt a lot. Going for the single reset, trying to go for the air throw, but it's not gonna be enough. Trying to read some defensive games over here, but not gonna work. Really good use of the push block and another throw. I mean, Kamui Senketsu definitely, we're getting close up and personal with these two. We know we're rushing down, but also kind of looking like a grappler, just going with the grabs.
Ahri's grabs are deceptively useful. Given that hard knockdown, and she's got ways to convert off of it with that orb super. You can, we've seen throughout today's brackets, Ahri almost seeming like a grappler in that respect.
Look at just that, just blocking 2 overheads in the middle of the sandwich pressure. We are talking about this Caitlyn making crazy solo comebacks, and is showing us Mr. Chupi with the headless immediately with the bola to set things off. We got the Fury if we want to go crazy with it, but first we need some hits first.
Push block almost pushes Kamui Senketsu into the trap that was laid earlier. Instead, doing a great job of avoiding it, and Mr. Chupi going for the Fury burst here. Wants to end us with 1 game.
Just in the waters, getting some shots out. Oh, flexing with the parry, I like that, but even then, just making sure that the Furies run out. Okay, making some distance, but now you get the... Oh yeah, now it's my turn to use the Fury. Now it's yours out. This is the perfect spot to start using it, but gets clipped with the cross up. Oh, in 3 meter? I think this is a dead Ahri and a finished game. No! We're gonna save the meter for 2XKO. What's up with that?
Oh no, we're saving it for next round. Fortunately, the bank's coming to collect on those extra meters. We're starting back with 1.
That's a rough one. Yeah, the resources just are out each round, but look at this beautiful start. The 50% down from both of them. Where do you think you're going, boy? Get that out of the air. You're gonna get hurt. Immediately shuts down the jumping approach, and oh my gosh, that was just beyond fast. Put it on the speedrun leaderboards because that was one of the fastest rounds I've seen.
And it's just keeping up the same pace here. Kamui Senketsu having to parry that fireball in order to avoid getting chipped out. Back against the wall. No Fury here for the Ahri. Just a knockdown, a limit strike, and finally we got the bar.
Ooh, okay. Kamui Senketsu with the up back immediately, going in, trying to close. No, gets the limit strike though. Not enough to finish the job. Fury activated, just wants to get some HP back. Gets the job done, but still has a whole Caitlyn left to go, and the back throw's gonna do it. Trying to survive, believing in the dream, but not gonna be enough. Mr. Chupi, with this really deadly Caitlyn, takes game number 1.
Caitlyn has been extremely deadly, and the situational awareness allowing him to really capitalize on that, right? Yeah, seeing the empty jump from Kamui coming out and back throwing it for the kill. Great situational knowledge there.
Let's see if we can keep going with this in this game. I mean, really good start. Ekko already more than half HP gone, still recovering some HP, but even then, not looking too hot for the Ahri either. She's having a hard time here, Cameron. Oh, doesn't get the roll, but it's okay. At least keeps the media up. And the parry! Okay, this could be the chance, but Caitlyn, I mean, Mr. Shuppy just making it really hard to punish this.
Fortunately, they're dropping the combo, and that's much easier to punish here for Kamui. That throw combo, the hard tag into Ekko, get some freestyle extensions too before the Oki.
Gonna be rough. Can you survive the... Oh, it's gonna be attack launcher into super? I was thinking, is that gonna reach? But yeah, it always reaches. It's gonna be the Caitlyn gone. To be honest, I gotta say, that Caitlyn... You will think that Darius is a rough one, you know, that's the one, the main deal breaker, but I think if you're gonna leave one character alone on Mr. Shuppy's side, that's gonna be the Darius, because the Caitlyn has just been doing so much crazy work alone.
Yeah, and Ekko and Ahri as well have a much easier time really running circles around Darius than they do Caitlyn. He's got a lot more mobility, and Darius has a much wider hurt box to get clipped by random things like assists.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, good push block, yeah. You don't want to deal with the ship damage, not even getting bleed. Trying to survive here. Ship out a little bit. Oh, here comes the shot, but no. The rebound, and get just 5L hit to the gut. That's gonna do it. The round goes for Mr. Shuppy. Just trying to survive, but Kamui Senketsu not able to find an answer. Okay, going on the offense, just trying to propose something. Finds the hit, but what a trade! Caitlyn was the one in charge, not Darius anymore.
Got the wall bounce off of that shot. The trap keeps Kamui in the corner. No. That flip kick as well. And they end up getting the limit strike set up here with the trap. Stay in that corner.
The Ekko's making wonders again. Overhead blocked. Can you block the second one? Nah, the cross-up helped with that. It was the left, right, up, down. Just trying to survive here. Gets the full combo. Don't know if we're gonna go for the kill setup though. It's gonna be enough. One chip. One little chip left.
Unfortunate, the net shot messed up the jump heavy from Mr. Shuppy's Darius. Couldn't quite get enough damage there, but the throw combo is great. Wow. Swinging that Ahri out of the park. Now it's just Ekko and Fury.
One Fury, one dream. One time. It is my time indeed. Kamui Senketsu surviving the onslaught. Going in hot. Trying to go for a reset there, but I don't know if that was the right time. Maybe going for limit strike to get the meter back, because you really need some meter right now. But Fury coming in hot, just surviving some more HP on her side. Oh, that was a sneaky overhead. Okay, I see you.
3H catches the retreating guard. Unfortunately, not close enough for the OTG. But Mr. Shuppy's still in charge here. Doesn't quite get the wall bounce. That's 6 bars on these two characters. One touch, one solid touch will kill. Had to burst to avoid getting 2XKO'd there. Kamui almost had it.
And the Spirit was just dropping by, but even then it helps the support, forcing Mr. Shuppy to go for the jumping, gets the anti-air, and again, there we go. Time Winder's gonna work. Forcing the ship here, forcing the block, and gets the hit with the assist. Time Switch doesn't see the Darius coming. Big shoulder, and this is the finishing blow. Indeed, send them. 2-0 on the board. And correct me if I'm wrong, is this best of 3 or best of 5?
Still,
it's just both these players, well, all 3 of these players make a really good job of Blitzcrank's tool, and to be honest, also Cino, we have seen time and time again, they got really solid offense with this resistance, so maybe people need to start believing a little bit more on the crank. But yeah, I'm so excited to see Quainty and DingusPunch, that we saw them in the first match on the ladder section, and I gotta say, they really got that creative combos or just pressure stuff that you love to see on duos, and I'm so excited that we get to see it in the top 8 section.
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to make that much of it so far, as it's really been all Cino. But the Wrecking Ball comes through from DingusPunch. Quainty gets a little bit of extra damage on the end of it. We're forced to get a reset, which does net us the burst as a reward.
Ah, the double overhead. Jumping heavy, you think it's over? Nah, you gotta deal with the flip. It's gonna be big damage coming in from Yasuo, and yeah, big hit with the charge JH. And now for the command grab, give me 2, make it scoops. I'll go for the OTG set to guarantee the kill. And not going for the steam though. I mean, to be honest, they already got all enough steam, so let's see how they deal here with the mirror match. Big boys, big grabs, big hugs, but nah, big punches.
Unfortunately, getting the wrong rocket grab doesn't get the anti-air version for the restand. And Cino lives.
How long is the question? Oh, no, not anymore. It was just a few seconds more of life left, but big anti-air. They got those. Like, I think every Blitzcrank player that I see, they really got their anti-airs on deck. Like, they barely miss them. And even if they block them, you know, they reacted. So it shows you that they are ready for them. Oh! Scoop. Face to face in the air. Now it's a match of the big guys. The cranks are cranking, and there we go. Immediately with the tag launcher, and yeah, you wanna cash out all this damage. Going immediately for the limit strike, maybe avoiding the break and just cashing out the damage. I like the idea.
Yeah, wants to keep as many resources as possible. Dash H doesn't get anything. This was the Yasuo pressure afterwards. Cino's able to back up, find the rocket grab, and force the burst out from the Yasuo duo.
Oh, interesting. You know, I don't see that kind of use for the air skill too. For, you know, after attempted cross up or just reaching just to keep the pressure up. That was interesting to see from Quainty, but even if that was fancy, you know, the tried and true. Just punch him and hit him. Take him down with a good old Blitzcrank hit.
Oh, speaking of, unfortunately got ruined by the Yasuo assist.
One more shot here. Nah, it's gonna be the steam. Out of here you go. Can we survive? Cino, the same task. Can you survive your own reflection? Can you look at the mirror and face the... no, we can't. Definitely, DingusPunch indeed actually coming out on top again.
Yeah, coming through with it. Quainty and DingusPunch are really trying to punch their ticket to the next round of losers. And look, there's only one Blitzcrank that can move forward from this. It's gonna be the duo.
Oh my god! Oh, almost the Blitzcrank, but gets caught in the scramble there. Ahri definitely just taking strays and going for the reset here. Nah, I'm out of here. Good use the hook.
Grabbed by the other Blitzcrank. Good amount of damage, enough to force the burst out after the meter had been spent critically.
And force the break. Yeah, that Ahri is looking a little bit too damaged, and I don't know about going for the S2, but even at least it wasn't a big punish. But speaking of big punishes, oh, we wake up attack. That's gonna be rough. Can we get the kill here? We don't drop those, right? Yeah. Right and true, yes, welcome both.
Yeah, nice and easy, keeping it together. Blitzcrank is down for the count. It's just Ahri between Cino and elimination. DingusPunch really went for the like 2-second long command grab, and Cino is more than wise enough for it.
Oh, this is gonna be huge. This is gonna kill the Blitzcrank, and look at this. Yasuo gonna have to come in so hurt, coming out limping, just barely in HP. But oh, what? Hitting that 5H just like that? Okay. Okay. Just hit him with the sword, I guess. They try to run up you. You have, I mean, to be honest, that's a big sword, so you know, why not just swing it? It's gonna work.
If I was a Quainty sitting there in a call of DingusPunch, I'd be like, you better say thank you. You've almost got me killed and I clutched up the round.
The dual dynamics must be the funniest. I remember dueling with my brother and we just had some crazy banter going on. Beautiful block again. Calling out for wake up attacks.
Roll out and was able to get away from the command grab. Cino not close enough to punish.
Not only was the Yasuo movement good using the S1, but also just body blocking with DingusPunch. That command grab went nowhere. Ugh. Oh my god, again, these air-to-airs. DingusPunch air game and anti-air game has been so good and just capitalizing out of those hits.
Been using Blitzcrank JH almost exactly like Darius is. It's throwing out this massive hitbox with the wall bounce, saying, alright, if you're in the same side of the screen as me, you're getting fucked.
It's very true, and like you said, the wall bounce utility is so good. But let's see, Cino, Fury on Ahri, we have seen them with the comebacks, with the Ahri specifically, but DingusPunch has just shown that yes, yeah, you are so good at anti-airing and also calling out the Fury burst. I was thinking Cino's gonna burst immediately, but no, even calling out the delay burst, that was not more than enough for Cino to survive too. Oh, on the Blood Rage. So, to be honest, it's working perfectly with the freestyle. I can see the value of the double down, but the freestyle is just so good. I mean, we have seen some players do also this team or some top players, so it definitely shows that there's plenty of versatility with these two.
There absolutely is. Got that freestyle for a tag into Warwick to try and save the combo, a tag back into Yasuo when it didn't work out. And wow, Yasuo getting caught on the retreating guard.
It's just very tricky to avoid a little bit Illaoi's pressure because you think, oh, I'm out of here, it's easy, but they shake you with a low and, well, you know what happens. Big dash up with the foot and you're gone. But speaking of being gone, there's gonna be Ahri just eating the whole tornado. HP already gone, and like a cheeky cross up, you try to jump in, but I'm gonna move on to the other side just in the nick of time to catch you landing. Big damage with limit strike. Get back to the corner, I say.
V working on nearly a perfect here, just a little bit of chip on both characters as Obelisk is going down to the... Oh my goodness.
You try to flex on them like that, come on. You had the meter for the level 3.
And V spent burst as well. Not gonna have that at the beginning of this round. Yeah, you'll get it back before too long, but if you get hit early in this round, you're gonna wish you had that to get away from an Ahri combo.
It's just, to be honest, I'm also more scared of the Illaoi damage output. So one round move is gonna be half HP gone for sure. So you have to be really careful to not overextend or just be caught lacking. But to be honest, B is just moving through everything, trying to go for a cross up, but Warwick actually pushed Ahri back a little bit too much.
Stance jump able to get Yasuo over that 2M from Obelisk. Now Ahri is down for the count.
Just gotta be counting the seconds down on the clock to see how long can Illaoi survive here on solo. These two are just oppressive machines. Just constantly look at that, just going for the air Rekka, not gonna work, immediately switching into Yasuo, and that's the mix-up, and that's gonna hit. Misses the combo, but it's okay. To be honest, Yasuo kinda doesn't care because he just keeps on going. He's so oppressive like that.
Tag out into Warwick to maintain some of that team HP. All V really has to do is back up, run down the clock, take advantage of any bad approaches from Obelisk. That jump in right here gets anti-air. The OTG doesn't allow Obelisk any time to burst. V takes game 1.
Yeah, that was a rough one. It was almost gone with the anti-air into super, and it feels like a KOF OTG, you know, you think it's the combo's gone, it's already you wake up situation, but just hit one hit and that's it, the OTG, and that's the cherry on top. Seems like there's a little bit of a problem with controller from Obelisk. It's gonna roll with punches.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. That's one of the unfortunate things that comes with the territory. Try our best to mitigate any controller issues where we can, but sometimes you just gotta work through it.
It's like printers, they smell your fear. They know you want to do something and they just stop working.
Khalil calling him out in chat though, saying, "Look, how many weeks has it been? You just gotta get rid of a new. You gotta get a new controller."
Come on. Okay, how are you gonna say that to the all reliable? You know, it's been through so many matches, so many games. You're just gonna throw it away like that? You can do that. Emotional attachment is something. It's very real. I feel that. But let's see if we make it work. Can the controller lock in? That's the question. Obelisk definitely has shown us some crazy matches, but can the controller lock in?
We'll have to see. V is able to lock in on the defense, not get opened up, and turn around with an instant overhead of his own. Catching Obelisks, Illaoi, go into the tag launcher, some extra bloodlust maybe? No, Oki situation, tries for it.
You know what's up? Sever. One more hit? Yep, indeed, no need to spend the extra meter. Save it for the next character. Ahri having to survive the onslaught of these two. All over again. Spirit Orb out. Oh, what a call out. Okay, Yasuo gets just clipped for a moment, but nice stuff. Just catching the recovery of the Spirit Orb, and now we got the anti-air. Just wake up anti-air. I don't want to deal with the flip. But just let it rip. Okay, I guess it works.
And it puts Obelisk down for the count with that OTG2M. Sure, V, I guess. Yeah, hey, it did the job.
Nice use the shooting guard, but nah, you will unblock the overhead. You got, oh, again? Okay, you tried to make it sure to make it hit 2 times, but not gonna work.
These 2S2s from V's Warwick are continuously hitting the mark.
It's such a good move, I'm not gonna lie, like having just destroying jumpings, just being such good, and also it might not lead to a big combo, but even then just having the super and allowing you to get the knockdown out of that is so good, which Warwick doesn't get too much from many moves, to be honest.
Try this.
Hatagi.
That enhanced Steel Tempest can be so difficult to deal with.
It's just because you're safe on full screen and then you make your move and you get clipped by it. It's just that little thing.
You get hit with that hard knockdown and you're like, oh well, alright.
Might be a dog, they didn't know you were really like that from full screen.
Yeah, guess you gotta run up on me from full screen now and I gotta hold that.
And that's gonna be it for Illaoi. She's not getting any time to shine.
He's got Bloodlust here on the Warwick. Immediate Berserker Slash to close it out. He is holding forward. He's trying to speed run.
That's so real though. Like that's so real. You get Blood Rush and you literally rip the Berserker Slash. Just go like that and like new accounts and everything. You just use your Google account or your Facebook account or your Twitter account or your Twitch account or whatever account. Go in there, support these players because we got Squegee and Lord Waddle putting on a show for y'all.
This is a run back from the latter side of things. These two did play, and Lord Waddle took that one 2-0.
Oh, I see. And Squegee definitely not happy about that, because look at this Ekko, definitely angry, definitely going on the offensive, definitely 100% wanting to take blood at every chance they can, but the Yasuo gets clipped. Oh no, this is looking like nightmares now. Get the horns, yeah, you having, I know, this is for the little ones, but 1 pixel left.
A time winder coming through. Squeegee too focused on the Poros and the Braum.
Not gonna lie, I feel a bit bad when I get shipped by the Poro. It's like, bro, you're all the way over there. You threw the little guy at me.
He threw the world's slowest projectile and I got chipped out by it. Are you serious?
It's only a flavor that Braum gets to enjoy, you know? But speaking of, also big hits. And yeah, that Poro combo is so silly. It's just like, it doesn't feel like it works, but it works perfectly, and the Poro is just having a great time, and you're like, well, I guess. And but Squegee putting on a stand here. Full screen corner carry. Gonna enjoy that. Ooh, try to go for the JH. Not gonna work. Oh, where are you hitting? Your buttons are on the wrong side. Nah, teleport out.
A little bit of shadow boxing there for Lord Waddle. Squeegee did a great job at rewinding around the extended hurt box from Lord Waddle, punishing it. Now getting pushed back to full screen by the Glacial Fissure. Another one.
What? Why would you prison? You were pressing the button? No way. That was such a good super.
Yeah, that whole Glacial Fissure taking up pretty much the whole screen. So difficult to deal with there if you're not on the ground. Lord Waddle at the close-up round 1 with it.
Nice. I like that. That's the control we need to see versus the shield. Just call the Yasuo assist and do it. Oh, and the parry? Oh, wait. Wait. Usually the parry makes the explosions stop. But did that continue because they hit the Yasuo? I guess. Unfortunate.
I have no idea, honestly. Either way, Squeegee is probably kind of mad about that one. I parried it and I died? What do you mean?
The 50-50 is that you lose or you lose harder, so... Definitely not the one to be on the receiving end of that one. Oh, beautiful stuff! The pressure continues and now we find our hit. Not a full combo though! Ah! We get it though? Yeah!
That down heavy whiffing, and unfortunately Lord Waddle being a little bit too slow on the punishment, so Squeegee was able to get that 2L in before any sort of response can come out from the Braum.
3 meter on us. It's gonna be, yep, throw the tornado, and yes, just make sure to take that last pixel home with the level 3, slice the moon, slice the pizza. What was it? It hits your eye, and then the moon pizza pie takes the round.
Something like that, yeah. Oh, Squeegee did a great job there with the Yasuo, like you said, cutting through Lord Waddle's team. Lord Waddle fighting back, has their install already on to get a little bit of a throw combo, and a punishment on the jump across.
Oh, and calling. Oh, yeah, that was not imbo. To be honest, every time I see the super flash, I'm like, oh, it's over. But then I get the hit, and I'm like, okay, everything is fine in the world. But nope, nothing is fine in the world for that Yasuo. He is gone.
Yasuo's out of here for Squeegee. It's just Ekko. We've seen the comeback with one of these characters. Now can we see it with the other?
It's gonna be rough though. Not getting access to the cross-up with Yasuo. Oh, but we got those anti-airs. And it was a very awkward confirm with both characters pulling up to each side. But now it's gonna be a full combo confirm. No! One more drop. One more chance.
Lord Waddle had it there. S2 into the super would have been clean enough. Now we gotta chase down this Ekko one more time.
Going for the foot switch, dashing in, dashing out. Oh, yep. Can you survive this? Yes, yeah, we got those parries on deck, yeah. And Braum is no meter left, so we don't have to worry about that one. It's gonna be clean, close quarters fight between these two Echoes. Oh, wow, okay.
Lord Waddle with the chase down, that 5L connecting on Squeegee as we were trying to backdash away from our problems. That's 1-0 for Lord Waddle.
And that's the hard part of being a disadvantage, no? Like, you're forced to be overly cautious with your opponent, just moving around, just trying to avoid whatever could hit you. So you're moving everywhere, but then when your opponent catches up to you, you are not ready to press something, and they're the ones proposing something. So it's like, yeah, you moved around, you're defending, but sadly you weren't ready to punish or just go on defensive. Oh wow. Just call the big guy. Another one? Nah.
Shield getting broken as Ekko busts through to take a break. But Lord Waddle still plenty healthy on this team.
I mean, healthy and aware. Just every single time those two H's are finding their mark. Not a single jumping being allowed to happen. And parrying time wonder, but Yasuo takes advantage of this. No break yet. Just decided to, you know, I can hold a combo or two. This is okay. This is fine. Wow, okay.
2H comes through on the Ekko. Forces the burst out. Time Winder into tag to keep it all safe. This could be a parry. No! Tried to press a little bit too late.
Knock on the door. Hey, no one answers.
And grabbing a little bit too early. The Sever catches the jump back, but it doesn't lead to a full combo. Instead, Lord Waddle lands, tries to press, and Squegee was just a little bit quicker. The comeback is coming through. We've seen Yasuo do it once, we can see him do it again.
Coming in clutch, and no need to spend that meter. I mean, at any moment that could have gone into just a touch into super, but Squegee was just very happy to move around, just finding the right time to get the coaches in, and that JH seals the deal. Trying to survive here, big anti-air, there we go. You're hitting the wrong guy. Again.
Gooped.
Call for support. And yeah, that pushback is super important to do with Braum pressure. Make him whiff and then you get a nice punish out of this. Lovely.
Time Winder to push back. Almost there for the Yasuo confirm, but facing the wrong way. Didn't quite get the right arc on that 2H. Thankfully, off the back of that fireball, Ekko's able to come through, clean up Lord Waddles. Or at least put him in a tricky situation.
Ooh, okay, I saw that. They tried to that time Winder maybe react something, maybe go for the mix, but Lord Waddle more than happy to be like, okay, you let me free out of this okay situation. Don't mind if I do. Takes advantage here, trying to go for maybe being preemptive of a cross up, but no, it's gonna be the low. Clip their toes, it's gonna hurt for the big guy. We have 3 meter. This could be the end of it for Braum.
Yeah, 3 bars being spent, even with the health of Braum. I'm not sure it's gonna be enough. He lives.
And it's just one throw. You're like, try them through. Just go up in there. They're gonna be scared to press something, so you just throw them. Oh my gosh! Just try to apply Lord Waddle definitely feeling like a Kai man, just going for the full screen run into something, but gets clipped. Just Squegee being like, stop right there. Come on. Yeah, okay, the round is over. Stop right there. Let's move on.
I saw the Fury Burst, I blinked, and suddenly Lord Waddle was across the screen getting hit. Just burst into hold forward. Unfortunately, it's not working out for him. We're going to game number 3. Squegee trying to slide into that winners finals off the back of a run back.
Now to deal with teleport shenanigans. The pressure's up. Ooh, think fast and definitely pass the test with flying colors, but nah, it's just the last part of it. And no! I was saying with flying colors, but not anymore. The rainbow is now looking gray. And another one. Look at that, okay. The install is here and you get clipped. Not punish on the breakdown.
Punish there. The Ekko gets out, so does the Braum. Unfortunately, they don't quite get the kill on block. Lord Waddle is thanking the heavens for that one. Oh no.
Lord Waddle just fighting everything. Was that chip? Was that a hit? I don't know. It's just looking so grim. The HP bar was already so low. But okay, miracle throw. Can we make the drink happen? Braum with Unbreakable. This could be what makes the difference. And the parry, we lost the meter. But still we have armor, baby. Ugh.
Got the armor. We don't have the bar to set up Unbreakable and kill, though. Need one more touch. The health is going down. The tackle goes straight through. Lord Waddle's still alive for now.
Can we survive? That one is so hard to punish. Yeah, but nah, it's always his time. This is Squeegee's time to shine. Take the round and one more for taking the game. Making it to winners finals.
Squeegee says, I know you got 2 of them, but mine is simply better. The assist calls from this Ekko doing wonders here for Squeegee. He said 1 round away from winners finals now. 1 round away from getting the run back.
That was such a clean confirm too from the air to air. Just having enough time to hit the fly bell. Take a break. Oh yeah, gets burst up. It's always so tricky to get. It's so telegraphed, but still so tricky once the assist is in the picture. Ooh.
Enhanced assist, that unbreakable, given that nice chunky hit. We got the install Oki, throw tech, a burst from Squegee.
Trying to escape the pressure, but the teleport definitely helps out to bait it. Still, low waddle forced to use their own break to keep Ekko alive. Braum takes charge, trying to do something about this wind wall, but oh, Hasagi, just a little trade. Nothing too bad, but again, Ekko is coming in hot. Taking the lead, taking the shot. Can you finish this off? Not yet, it's gonna be one knockdown. Oh no, Yasuo come in. No. I was thinking, okay, it's gonna be a knockdown and that's it. No, but Yasuo comes in, it's over. He's ganking your lane, you're out.
Lord Waddle's back against the wall now. It's solo Braum. Okay, got the hit. That's gonna be a dead Yasuo, barring a combo drop.
We got the unbreakable, no meter, but it comes out in what, any second now. Just one more touch. And the cross up down! Oh my gosh! This is looking terrible for Lord Waddle. I would like to believe there's one more interaction left here.
Yeah, one more Oki situation, but it's so difficult. Ekko rewinds, tries for the throw, but catches the jump out, and the run back is successful here for Squegee.
Genius plays.
It's insane.
Obelisk controller got a nasty Darius, I'll tell you what.
Oh no. Let's see how this goes because immediately spinning the meter. Okay, that's some crazy talk. You call your assistant and you saw the DP and immediately go for the super. I mean, it worked out. It was good. I was just not expecting that. Not gonna lie.
At least it worked out for the time being, but they didn't really get much worthwhile off of it. Have to burst as the Darius fights out of the corner. Net shot gets hit. The air hook gets hit as well. Ahri gets the hold forward and enforce her will upon Mr. Juby's team.
Here comes the double down. Yeah, big damage coming in from the lady. Oh! The lady with, oh no, misses the Oki situation with the tentacle. Still not the end of the world. You definitely wanted that Caitlyn gone, and sure we do. Oh, get checked. I gotta say, Pineapples, that gamble really paid off on the start of the match. I gotta say.
It took a while, but we got the payoff for sure. A little bit of delayed gratification there. Mr. Choopy maybe having some of his own. Feel a little happy birthday to start, and a bait on the wake up attack. I'm sorry to say, Obelisk, your Ahri might be gone.
She's fierce like the fire, but frail as the wind. So gotta be careful with her. And now Illaoi is in, and again, same thing with Darius and Illaoi has something very similar in the sense that the either wake up situation or just round start situation after being tagged in here, they control that space so well. Like, Jesus Christ, I thought he was over, but no. The trap just restuns Illaoi into one more hit. The party's never over for... Dude, you were right, that controller has a nasty Darius. What's up with that? We need to do something about that.
Crazy. There was still another headless worth of damage after that. DP into headless would have still worked there. That maybe was a TOD on Illaoi had she had enough health for it.
It does feel like that. It did feel like that one, not gonna lie. But moving on to the third round, you know, every round a clear canvas. We can make it work.
Hey, as soon as we get that Oki situation with Illaoi, and Mr. Choopy knows that's like what the win condition is. Burst to deny it, parry to punish the Rekkas. Great stuff.
And I really like the use of the tentacle move to remove the projectile. Just not deal with the power wave, but it just should be so aware. Just those parries have been so good. One more, yeah, limit strike, get that meter, take advantage, put on the trap, forcing the get up attack, and he finds his mark. Trying to escape, but Illaoi has another opinion and forcing the wake up. But yeah, double down and immediately call out the beautiful lady to save you out of that bad spot.
A little bit of strike throw here. Still got a tentacle up, so a throw will combo into it.
Nice stuff.
JS2. And Obelisk setting up a situation we've seen many times before. Second super to keep it clean, keep it a true block string there. Got the hit, but Mr. Chupi not going down quite yet. Has enough time to get Fury Burst available, and we know what Darius can do when Fury is on.
He's angry. He's more than angry. He's angry in the arm. Okay, coming in with the support, trying to go for the backdash, but not gonna work. And gets the hit! Finish the job. Fury is gone, but even then, we got the meter headless. He screams and bang with a blow. One more explosion is gonna do it. And the round goes to the game goes to Mr. Chupi. That was looking like all this game, not gonna lie. That was looking really strong. The offensive sequence that we saw on the Ahri was on the Caitlyn, sorry. It was very good. I really like all the sequences with pressure and just resetting with the tentacles and calling Ahri to help out with whenever the pressure extended a little bit too much. But sadly, for Obelisk, Mr. Chupi had other plans in mind, but look at this. Just saying, alrighty, I see what's up. I need to get rid of the big guy first.
We just gotta play a mile a minute. It's been about 20 seconds off the clock, and Darius is already down for the count. Fury Burst coming out from Mr. Chupi trying to save this round.
We have been talking giving this Caitlyn all the flowers in the world. She definitely can make it happen in the hands of Mr. Chupi, but oh my, okay. That was the equalizer. That shot was the equalizer. Did you see how much damage did to both characters? This is what level just here, level 3 and you are gone? Headshot! What are you pressing level 3 like that?
I cannot believe it, Vixie. All it takes is one shot, one opportunity for Mr. Chupi to run it back in that round. Oh my goodness.
He was looking all over this, but just one little mistake and a big punish. You really cannot trust Caitlyn with Fury, because if you think she got nothing much to do, nah, that level 1 definitely showed us. That big shot is what showed us what's up. And look at this big sweep into a confirm with the assist. It's gonna be headless right into more ship sequence. Now I'm gonna go for the limit strike he wants, the level 3, but coming in clutch from the dead, surviving the last stand assist. Can we make it work? Command grab! Huge stuff! This is the good start!
Again, tried for the second one. This time Mr. Chupi holding up and get hit there. Forces the Fury Burst, but it's too little too late. 3 bars on deck is enough to close it out for Mr. Chupi. That Darius was suffocating here. Moves on to our top 4.
He's Obelisk. Crowd got him, but I'm sure I have seen some people cheering for Quainty and DingusPunch, and I keep saying it. I really love the duo stuff. They've been really doing some crazy stuff with the duo, and I'm not gonna spoil it. I just want to see the piñata stuff again. You know, one more time for the fans.
Saw a little bit of it there, a little preview.
It's you know, it's a literature we call foreshadowing. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be handy.
Yeah, it'll come in helpful later. These parries are gonna be coming in clutch throughout the whole set, though. That's something that Quainty and DingusPunch are having a difficult time contending with them.
That's the cool thing about being a duo. The assist is controlling the Rekas from Yasuo constantly. The pressure is not over even if the other character is in control now. The point 1 has changed, but the pressure is still on. Ekko is down. And again, freestyle stuff. Again, where are you going, buddy? Immediately with the air throw and goes into a full combo. 3 meter to seal the deal, and the next touch could work. And the parry! He whiffed the throw and still had time to parry. A little bit too late for low waddle, and that's gonna seal the deal? Question mark? Oh, doesn't get the distance. One more shot at life.
Tried for a reset. Blitzcrank doesn't quite get the hit with the rocket punch. It avoids the command grab, and that's all she wrote.
Betting it all on the command grab. It's a classic. You get big reward out of it, but in the same way, you get all the risk in the world. And another command grab, that must really be a misinput. Oh no. Forced to use the break. I feel that. But even then, the portal is not helping here. Quainty just more than happy to get all the big punish, and okay! The Scramble has decided to give Lord Waddle one more chance.
Another shot. See if I can make the most of it.
It's not over. Blocking the cross-ups. Ekko gets in the middle of the fray, but it's okay. Just one scratch. Oh, what a hit! Okay, big start. But doesn't get a full combo. Okay, we get the ship at least, but I'm going crazy. I feel like I'm going crazy. Like, finish the combo, please.
These players are playing with our hearts a little bit. Give us a little too much anxiety. Okay, solid hit on the backdash here. Beautiful 3 bars on both characters. Just going for a reset.
The flip out on the air is gonna make it a little bit awkward for DingusPunch to do something, and just gets a little hit with the 5L and sending it home. Taking the round. Can Lord Waddle steal the deal though? That's the question. The parry being called out. That's gonna be rough for Ekko. He really needs that meter to go for the big damage combos.
The hit got the super. Not quite enough.
Look at the miscalculation there. I'm pretty sure they wanted to kill with that, but Ekko, yeah, Braum coming in, just telling him, come little guy, go get some rest. You did a good job.
We get that health back. I'll take care of it from here. Yasuo on point. Doesn't quite get close enough to punish that whiff by them.
The parry. Ekko is back in the fray. And this is not looking good. The ship damage could be huge, but gets clipped by the low though. And now he's out for good.
Blitzcrank still plenty healthy. Yasuo as well. Burst on their side too. The duo has just about everything they could hope for here. Enough to clean up a Braum. They just need that one solid hit.
Or a grab. It starts with this, and look at that, the mix-up. Double overhead. Gets slapped on the top of the dome. 3 meter on the Yasuo, but decides to go for the command grabs. They want to go out making a statement. Strike throw, and it's the strike. You guess wrong. Oh, okay, we gonna punish?
Yeah, from full screen. A little bit of Pinata gaming here as the Wrecking Ball comes through. But Lord Waddle avoids it and is not close enough to get the full confirm.
I believe. I was so ready to see the comeback happen. At least, you know, take out DingusPunch, but no, just the spacing didn't allow for the combo to continue. They bet it all on throwing. Lord Waddle bet it all on throwing the Time Wander to continue the combo, and it didn't happen. This time the Time Wander didn't hit. Oh.
It's a real shame here for Lord Waddle. Losing a game like that is pretty unfortunate. But, man, Quainty on point with the parries. My goodness.
Both of them answering back to each other, just being like, you like to strike a pose, I can hit mine too. You like Madonna.
Command throw into Ekko. What more could you want here?
I'm surprised that Lord Waddle just didn't continue the combo. Maybe trying to force the reset, you know, to get more damage without the scaling, but I don't know about that one.
Reset into the command grab. A little bit extra damage there. And nice, meaty.
Okay, this is a good start. This is gonna give you Unbreakable again. You get the horns. Half HP, right? Almost, but it's okay. We doing slow work, and the command grab with this. You're just way too far. Ah, no. And this could be everything for the round. Now it decides to go for just one more knockdown. Okay, I like the get up attack. You know what? No funky cross up business. And get a punish. No. No way! No way! No way!
Doesn't get close enough to DingusPunch's Blitzcrank. Can't get punished. Instead, whiffs a button and gets punished in kind for it. It's a tragedy for Lord Waddle, Vixie.
And now they're against the ropes. This is the last chance to stay alive. They have to play cleanly. They have to play perfectly. They cannot let the Ekko go down because that's a factor that has been showing constantly in these matches. Ekko goes down and Braum has to do all of this, and now this is a good break from all the pressure. You know, the break from Quainty and Dingo sadly wasn't as good. They get hella punished. Look at this. I think just pull this out 2XKO. No, okay, Quainty makes it out, but just by a scratch.
Neither of them quite go down. The Blitzcrank finally falls, but I'm not sure there's a whole lot left in this round, Vixie. This is a hell of a comeback from Quainty.
Nah. Yeah, sadly not gonna be. It's almost a perfect from Lord Waddle and gets the throw, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna do it perfectly for Waddle. And oh, the parry got baited. They saw the hook, but nothing happened. It was just the wrong direction, and they didn't see that coming. Forced to use the meter, but it's okay. At the end, they are the one on top and gets the tackle. Oh, just good classes from Illaoi for that one.
Jumped over, get that cross up. Yasuo is out of there.
Ooh, extended the arm. Doesn't get a full combo, but it's okay, you know. At least Yasuo is out. Break is good, yeah. You don't want to get Braum comboed after that.
2H eaten up by the armor from Braum, but doesn't quite get the hit. I need a reset here.
Destroying the Unbreakable. I guess it does break sometimes. Big armor hit, trying to go for the parry, but it's not gonna work. Whoa, crazy as anti-air. 2H not gonna be able to confirm, but still sending the message. Get out of here. Don't try jumping me.
Early assist. Braum catches the Blitzcrank, but it's been piecemeal hits. Nothing really substantial for Lord Waddle. DingusPunch, the one to get the first real haymaker in, and it does most of that Braum's health. The command grab finishes it off.
They have been showing the meat is constantly on the knockdowns, and finally they get the command grab they have been waiting for. Still, the job's not done. Gets the command grab over the shield. The one weakness of that assist. The grab, another one. Scoop them 3 times. Now he's gonna go for the OTG with the Fury, and that's gonna do it. Making an insane comeback. DingusPunch and Quainty make it to loser semis. 2-0 on the board.
Looking clean throughout our entire bracket here today. I don't believe he has lost a set yet. Nope, clean 8-0 record on V. Squegee is going to be the first to try and... They're going to try to be the first to tarnish that.
They get a shot at it, but, and to be honest, they get more games than usual because this is winning finals, so this is best of 5.
Yes, all of our matches from here on out will be best of 5. We get a little bit more action, a little bit more time to adapt from our players, and it's going to be that much more fun to watch.
Happening. Ooh, just a little tap on the toes. And that's the end of Yasuo.
A 2H there from the Ekko, avoiding that Warwick overhead, and setting up nicely for our Oki situation here. Throw the time one here, but that wake of attack. Get off. Whew. Bro. Demon Flip comes through, keep up the plus frames. V's offense is unrelenting, but Squegee found an opportunity to stick a button through, and with 3 bars on deck, that's gonna be it for Warwick. Squegee doing a great job of holding things together here in our first round against, you know, the player who has the you know, the cleanest record around, the one who everyone was talking about at the outset of things. See, V's firing back in a big way though. Set up that wind wall.
Okay. So V was not that happy about that round. They went down and immediately were like, okay, I'll show you how to Yasuo. That's Mosey.
Exactly. Gonna tag into the Warwick as well. Tempest gets Squegee out of the situation, but great challenge.
Is that always the J2H? Everyone is looking so good, and then the J2H just clips everybody. But it's okay. Out of the scramble, Squegee comes out on top. It was a hard reset from V, but doesn't work. Yasuo back in, no punish on the throw and boop. Okay, mister, what do you mean you got backshot hitbox? What's up with that?
Oh, it was a brief celebration for V that was very quickly turned around. Squegee putting a whole lot of damage onto the Yasuo. Doesn't quite get the tag launcher. That would have been a kill had he gotten it, but instead, it's going to be V with the level 3.
Just be saying, Joe, stop hitting my dog. Stop that. Just immediately punishing Squegee. Coming in. Squegee still has access to level 3. This will be a good spot for a comeback. Goes for the level 3. Hits both of them. Could be this what we were looking for? Yes, Yasuo got down. Warwick still got hit. It's a good chunk of damage. But Fury might be on deck, and I mean, three bars on the dog could be a little bit scary, but we can make it work. The cross-up hits though. Yasuo might be dead, but he's not over. From the tomb, he comes back immediately with the assist.
Crazy you're calling me your assists from beyond the grave. Say, listen, I know you just died, but like, help me out one more time.
Look, I gotta say, that's some of the deals that Marvel's Capcom Ultimate did. I mean, it gave us Soul Stone, so I guess now we got Soul Stone on our games too.
That's true, that's true. They really did have the "oh, you're not dead yet" mechanic.
Ooh, there we go. Just reacting to the burst. Big punish incoming. Squegee looking great.
Got the Oki situation, got the throw, and because we're an install, we can hit the follow-up there for the full combo. Squegee putting B's back against the ropes. The Time Winder is there waiting for him to fall into it. Squegee takes game 1.
And does that tarnish the undefeated record from B now?
I don't know about his game score.
Okay.
He lost a couple of games.
Okay.
Throughout the bracket, but no sets yet.
Okay. Squegee, I mean, that's a good start from Squegee, I gotta say. Look at this. Game number 2, looking already so hot. Fresh out of the oven. Mix-ups for you.
Parry the Time Winder, but there's still plenty of Ekko pressure behind it. Offensive burst to keep the momentum, keep B locked down in this corner.
Typical whiff from the big slice. It's gonna hurt Squegee a lot. It's changing, yeah, I like that. Just put it in the corner again. Take advantage of all the DPs, and that's gonna give you immediately all the bloodlust you want. And now Blood Rage is impending.
Got plenty of damage, got the bloodlust. The projectile invincible Berserker Slash was on the table if there were any Time Winders to come out, but Squegee knowing that, just going the My Time route and punishing Warwick on the jump.
Super. No, oh no, misses the timing. Can be a little bit tight. It looks Yasuo has the privilege of having some very forgiving timings on his supers and his confirms, but that one you cannot miss it. It's very tight. Coming in. Now we don't, right? Yeah, it immediately spend it. Not gonna be enough though. Still has one more shot. We can make the comeback happen, the dream a reality. All you need is one pixel and a dream. Oh, okay.
That dream has been deferred here. Squegee holding on to that air momentum with the dual air hop there. And the whiff punishing V. Another round in Squeegee's back pocket. Making it really difficult for V.
Definitely. Just forcing V to see the reality. Telling them, I'm here to take you down. I'll be the one on winner's side. But it's not enough yet. Wake up, Dak. Get out of me. Yasuo hurt, but not out. Oh, okay, big happy birthday? Yes, spend that level 2, don't let them break.
Get the Bloodlust combos.
Oh, the one.
Squegee holding on to that burst for a while. Saying this... Oh, this might kill, actually. Just gonna hold on to it, make it Fury for the second character.
That's a very good combo, I gotta say. that felt like I was like, okay, it's gonna end. The combo's gonna end, right? And nope. Oh, and speaking of, calling out the anti-air, not gonna work. Super to answer that. You were saying that Fury is now at hand, but I don't think Squegee wants to use it just yet.
Yeah, we'll have to see how this round plays out. At this point, the hit came through from V, and Squegee knows if they were to spend burst, they still have to make a difficult comeback even with Fury. Better to just keep the break for this round and use it right here.
V having a good start here. Warwick sweep and look. Oh, that was such a good idea for the side switch. Still, Warwick gonna put you out, but I mean, not without a rise. Big, huge check out of that half HP and the cross up. You know, you love it. The big dog's just gonna go insane on you. Cross up, and that's gonna hit. Oh, again, just overhead trying to put some pressure, but Squegee getting caught, and another one. Oh, this dog is going ham on you. One more reset, and this could do it. Nah.
Not quite enough meter for the kill there. Just needs another mix-up. It came through, and V fumbling a little bit, but still able to close it out.
Not a perfect, you know. At least we can go out without a perfect, at least. But why the dominant game? It's just every single time Beast Warwick touches someone is just a bloodfest. It's just most likely that guy is not making it back.
Yeah, especially when the hit comes when V is already popped Bloodlust. Getting the loops there with the OTG into the 2S2, etc. That character is not long for this world.
Let's see, game number 3. Can we change history? Squegee that was looking so strong on round number 1 on that last game, but the B definitely adjusting, is now being more aggressive, proposing a little bit more Hasagi, but happy birthday, but it's okay. Forced to use the break. If you're Squegee, you're happy, but not about this hit. Just not having to deal with the break anymore. Wow.
2S2? That's a little bit too far for the Yasuo to connect. Huh? How did Ekko get over there?
You know, I've been looking at the screen, I'm paying attention, and sometimes I just lose track of Ekko. He just finds a way to get where he wants. He's like the Breeze. He just sneaks in.
He's gonna go wherever he feels like.
Oh, good extension. I love that. For the wall combo and the extension with the attack launcher. Huge damage. Let's go.
Two here.
Is it kill?
Right.
Oh.
Tagging the Yasuo for the air throw. Kills Squeegee's Yasuo. Works out this Fury Burst from the Ekko. Now, not able to use much of the Fury Burst as we're just getting pieced up on the back side of it. 6 bars on V's team. I'm sure we're going to see a super here.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're Warwick, you really want to catch immediately that Blood Rage. Can we survive? Good up attack, okay, bet it all. We saw that half green overhead. Immediately go for the get up attack, but now can you deal with the Yasuo? One beast is done. Oh, no way, that was a confirm from the JH. Immediately spends the level 3 too. You know what? 3 for 3. Make it 6. Take the round.
If you got all that meter in your pocket, you might as well spend it. Not gonna do you any good the next round. 6 bars spent there on the final character from B to make sure it was nice and clean on the KO.
Poor Ekko, I gotta say. He's just minding his business and then gets mauled by both of these characters with a level 3. I like this. Squegee finally gets an opening. Now they're the ones on the driving seat. Ah, but they get a attack. Party's over. Oh no! I gotta say, that DP is very weird sometimes. The hit, you feel like you're hitting your opponent in their face, and then suddenly you are out of range of that move, and 2s2 is a bit hard to confirm sometimes for some reason with Warwick.
It can be a little bit finicky there. Fortunate the drops are costing the Warwick's going down, so you don't have to worry about that for a little bit.
Yasuo too. Batter up. Someone call the Mets. They need Yasuo. I mean, Ekko.
He's serving some killer pitches out here.
Back at it again. Now you deal with the install. Oh!
V doing a great job of navigating that install Oki. Parries the time winder, holds up to get away from the mix-up, and even punished a wake-up attack off that assist call.
Trying to take a break, but not finding any. Yeah, back enough. I don't want to deal with that, but the anti-air again. 2s2 is gonna hurt a lot. No, doesn't get a full combo though. Ekko gets to live for 1 more second. Or I will have thought the Squegee will have. Oh yeah, well, I will have thought the Squegee will put Ekko on the bench, but no. Yasuo is the one coming in, has to finish the dirty work, and what a job it is.
The rapid slash, that's a great way to start it. Drag into Warwick, level 3 for that instant bloodlust you were talking about, and a whole hell of a lot of damage before it.
Here comes the big dog. Nah, no cross, I've done nothing. Just 2M, and that's gonna make the work. 2-1 on the board. V have my taking 1 loss with that first game, but is dominating these next 2 games. It's just non-stop oppression every single time they get to play the game. Squegee has been doing a really good job with Ekko, like this, to stop the offense and just calling out the assist, make sure to keep the pressure up, and beautiful parry from V, just not letting Ekko get away from that.
Not letting Yasuo get away from it either, even after the tag in. Back on point. Rewind takes him out of the action for a little bit.
Big parry incoming. You charging 5H in my face. I don't care. It's still my turn. Ooh, calls out the Hasagi. Nice, and the happy birthday break. Yeah. Forced to use it. No call out from Squegee. Trying to cash out all the damage, making sure to call the bluff, but nah. Break is not there anymore. And now is the Squegee the one getting happy birthday. It's gonna be level 3. But hits Yasuo.
Only hit Yasuo in the back. Ekko stays alive, gets out scot-free. Well, for the time being at least. A tragedy there, narrowly averted by V.
It's gonna be big damage. 1 more shot. Ooh, bet it all in the get-up attack, but saved by just disengaging and tries to make up the distance, but not gonna work. Warwick immediately catches the air approach. Nice stuff. Goes for the full combo. Or knockdown. No, it's gonna be a soft knockdown. Going for the flip out there, but not gonna work too much out of it. Cross up. Now enjoy a little bit of your own medicine.
Corner, Warwick assist, allowing for the cross up there. Freestyle tag to punish the burst. V is just too aware.
Maybe trying to call the Yasuo assist to escape the corner, tagging into him, but nah. Doesn't get the hit, doesn't fight anything. Someone put a leash on this dog! They're killing my boy over here!
Ekko going down for what could be the final time in this set. It's a mountain to climb for the Yasuo, and I'm afraid that climb has just been rendered impossible.
3-1 and a handshake. V making it look so easy to counterplay Squegee, and I gotta say, it was a big scramble scene.
We'll be getting into our losers semifinals.
Let's see, Mr. Chuppy going in versus Quainty and DingusPunch. It's a 2v1, but we have seen constantly that Mr. Chuppy is very comfortable playing solo. And what I mean solo, I mean one character. So he can take on the world, but let's see if he can do it in a 2v1 fight.
To see Blitzcrank charging up here and unfortunately getting caught by that 5M from Darius.
Going into headless, time to hold the bleed. It's gonna be some chip damage. Trying to escape with the wrecking ball, but not gonna work. All out on the jump in. Parry getting called out, that's for sure. Charge shot, calling out that it was enough. Escaping, and a throw. A little bit too late for the answer here, but never too late for the throw.
Dash forward from Mr. Chuppy, so good to get away from the Yasuo Oki there. And gonna be earning a bit of a delayed gratification there, gonna be punishing the Yasuo and taking him out as RickDog69 comes through with a $10 contribution to the Matcherino. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, appreciate y'all giving these players a little bit more of dog for their hard work. Because definitely, they are fighting for their lives out here. Going for the steam. Ooh, what a catch! Gets the big shoulder bash into the level 3, and you know what she says. She don't miss those. That's the KO.
Glad to see that super, actually hit this time, as opposed to earlier in the night where Mr. Chuppy went for that level 3, and it whiffed entirely, allowing for a punish.
Yeah, it's a very interesting super because it goes all the way to the other side of the screen, but in the same way, if it misses, the opponent can just run that distance and get you. Try to go for
Yeah, they tried it, and Mr. Chuppy just called it all the way out with that up back fish hook.
Big throws. Yeah, here comes the Rekka pressure that Point has been doing so much. It's been working wonders, but look at this. Mr. Chuppy was all ready for it. Now it's time for Caitlyn to shine. Ooh, no, that breaks the arm. Yeah, I was gonna say that breaks the wing one, right? It does for sure.
Again?
Was gone?
So tough. The net shot catching Blitzcrank, and Blitzcrank's out of the picture. Yasuo just took 2 shots to the head, is still bleeding from it, now has to go on point.
Again, Quainty going again for those run-up grabs. They have been doing wonders at times, but at this moment, that wasn't the right option. Mr. Chuppy just backs away and gets a big punish. And versus Darius, you cannot be whiffing things at a distance because that axe does reach really far. You have to be really careful. And this big guy has confirms for days.
Especially off of buttons at like that medium range, heavy range. You're gonna be taking a grip if you get caught by those. Mr. Chuppy anticipating a rocket punch there and trying to parry.
I gotta say, I really think the stomp follow-up in the combo is one of the sickest moves. Like, I gotta say, that link is so good. It's so cool. Sadly for Quainty, the combo ends a little bit early with that break, and now they're facing big punishment. Oh my gosh. Yeah, bail them out. Watch out. Another shot. Safe.
For now, Darius goes wide. Yasuo continues to get shot on these assist calls. Even if it's not lethal, the damage just keeps racking up.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're body blocking those assists, but definitely it is stuck in overtime. And now DingusPunch is the one being hit. This is gonna be a kill, right? No limit strike. Oh, the limit strike actually kills. I was thinking one more shot, but even then the pixel might have gone because they had bleed on. Quainty trying to survive this, and again the parry gets punished. They calling you out on the quad retreats, and they're telling you they're gonna parry here and there, and they know.
They do indeed. I don't think there's been a single successful parry on those bullets here tonight. People keep trying to parry the second shot, and it's always way later than they expect.
That's the cool thing about the charged attacks here. At least like the follow-up stuff, like Darius, now he has access to that too with the axe. People have been getting better at not getting baited by it, but Caitlyn, she's brand new. We have been dealing with that fish cook for a while now, but Caitlyn, with that shot, it's gonna take a bit to get used to it, especially the way that Mr. Shoopy is doing it.
And in the meantime, it's going to continue to take no prisoners. Mr. Choopy mashing out there on that 5L, catching the Blitzcrank, and Yasuo is still bleeding. Going to be bleeding even more off the back of that super. Not going to go to level 3, but the chip damage is all you need at this point.
And the throw to counter the hub, oh my gosh! Lightning fast reflexes from Mr. Choopy, or just the clairvoyance of a medium seeing the future, because Quainty really cannot get anything going, he's just being countered constantly.
You know, whenever I see this KO screen from the Crime City Darius, where they explode into money, I can't help but think it's like someone in Sonic getting hit. They're just having all the rings fall out of them.
Darius got my money, dog, come on! You get my HP, my pride, and now my money too? Come on. I mean, but they're running the heist. They're running the heist after all, so they're running you. They're the one getting hustled.
That's true. You say, look, put the money in the bag, no one gets hurt. But Blitzcrank is starting to fight back here. The money's not going to Darius.
Just calling the back for the charge back. Yeah, I didn't approve of that charge though. Can you please do something about it? Oh, there we go! Wrecking Ball still active, baby. You cannot go in freely in the air.
Yeah. Caitlyn is still fighting here for Mr. Choopy, but has not managed to get out of this corner. Back throw is a great start, but the parry comes through on the net shot. Great stuff there from Quainty.
And that's the thing, that air dash that Caitlyn has is not a mobility thing only, it also has a hitbox, and that's the piñata combos. Ah! Didn't get the full thing, but I'm happy we got it. Either way.
Yeah. It would have been a lot cooler if, you know, it hadn't ended up in a drop that got Yasuo killed, but that just can't be choosers. We got to see it a little bit.
And the cross, yeah. It is insane actually that Caitlyn has that move. That roll is so sneaky and actually moves her very little, but it's perfect for point blank pressure. Especially when you got the kick out. It's perfect. And then you confirm into this? It must be so sweet to taste the victory out of that.
Oh yeah, if I'm Mr. Choopy, I'm feeling myself off the back of that Caitlyn run back. Because it was not looking good when Darius went down real early without doing a whole lot of damage.
And the parry assist, not allowing DingusPunch to run the offense. And I love that! Halting the momentum, deciding to stop the combo before using any special move to avoid the anti-air from DingusPunch. No burst to save you here. That's gonna be a whole combo into the headless to finish the job. Blitzcrank is out. Sound the alarm because Quainty has to make a miracle here.
He does, and I'm not sure there's any miracles in the tank. The health bars on both of Mr. Choopy's characters are full. There's no fury for Quainty for so long. Mr. Choopy just has to hold down back as the timer runs out. It's gonna take a while, but Mr. Choopy doesn't really have to commit to anything in the meantime.
I love that though. Going for 2 limit strikes to get the fury back, that was so smart from Quainty. And gets the hit on Darius' assist, and that's it. We got Fury to Warwick. We can make it happen. The dream can become a reality, Pineapples. Don't close your eyes. Gets the hit, but can you survive? Fury out, super. Yes, gonna cancel it. Big damage incoming. 3 meters, Pineapples. Quainty has to complete this combo to give us a chance to go into round number 3. And we sure do. No need for the meter. Makes the miracle happen.
Quainty is making me eat my words. Send 2 full health characters? That's not a problem. I'm locking in real quick. I'm making sure we're not going out like chumps here. Quainty keeping the duo alive. And now DingusPunch is on the offensive with Steam lock and loaded.
Oh, and Mr. Choopy really 100% feeling the aftermath of that comeback. Just getting steamrolled with the Darius. Caitlyn didn't get any chance to support there, and now it's Quainty and DingusPunch, the one running with the lead here. Super out, yeah. Again, Yasuo taking all the stress shots there, but Even then, it's not that bad of a position to be in. Fury on Caitlyn though. We have seen this Caitlyn on Fury go crazy with it, so we have to be careful if we are Quainty and DingusPunch. Take it slow, take it nice, and I like that they're playing from behind. Oh my gosh!
They're recognizing that really all they had to do at full screen is keep putting up wind wall and let the timer run out. There's a massive health lead here for the duo.
This is just like bottom line in the league, you know? Just Caitlyn trying to get the hits, try to hit the wave, and then you put wind wall, but hold up. Fury has been activated and she's angry. She wants to make it back. Mr. Shuppy trying to get hit, but oh no, some misinputs maybe going on that incoming from Quainty. That's gonna hurt a lot. 2-3 meters just in time to finish the job. No need to go for the full animation, just flex on them with the tornado. We just had an insane comeback and an insane way to go into game number 4. 2-1 on the board. Quainty and DingusPunch surviving the onslaught.
And making a statement while they do it. Saying, look, understand that the chips are down, our backs are against the walls. That's when it really comes in clutch. That's when we really get going. Quainty doing a great job of weathering the storm there for the team. DingusPunch as well when they're on the offensive is unrelenting.
Good tech, but yeah, the chip damage is looking so bad. That chip damage really took a toll on Quainty, and DingusPunch is also bleeding. They got Fury, but even then, yeah, Bleed doesn't care about Fury. He's gonna keep shipping you. Big hit on the shard shot. That's gonna be it for sure. We have level 3, spend it, fall in, and you know what's up. Noxus people have been getting hit by this all day, all night, and now you're feeling it too? Dominant round. Mr. Shuppy wants to take it back.
Yeah, there's another couple of set points available for Mr. Chupi. Quainty and DingusPunch once again find themselves with their backs against the walls. Round start sweep with the pickup off Caitlyn assist is the option for Mr. Chupi. And that's 50 gone from Quainty's health bar now.
And speaking of 15 gone from Quainty, also DingusPunch, and look at that! Sandwiched in! Left or right? You didn't see it coming. The overhead hits you. Mr. Shuppy working on the perfect. Oh, but gets hit? No anti-air for you, but still, Caitlyn here to bail you out.
Nobody here to bail DingusPunch out. The Yasuo assist doesn't quite catch Caitlyn at full screen. Blitzcrank continues taking more damage. Trying to approach Caitlyn can feel like such a nightmare here for Blitzcrank as she just keeps backing away, sends Darius to do the dirty work, and Darius is plenty comfortable with it, cleaning up the 3-1 here for Mr. Chupi.
Darius wins.
I gotta say, Mr. Shuppy.
Precisely. But look, it's gonna be me, alright? I'm not letting you get a taste of that. It's gonna be me.
Let's see how it's going now. Mr. Shuppy, I mean, Mr. Shuppy has just been making a turn. They just have been going crazy since the ladder matches, and this losers run is just being ripped and tear until it's done. The Darius is blocked in. The Caitlyn is just not letting people do anything. And look at that, yeah, reset. Where do you think you're going?
Damage in, and with 3 bars on deck, Vixie, we've seen this before. The health bar is just gone.
What do you mean he had 3 meters already? What? And the first perfect we see also. Jesus. Mr. Shuppy is on a mission.
That they certainly are. And they're stopping for no one.
Ooh, that was almost a crazy side switch. But Squegee managed to block in time. Within the pressure, don't let it escape the corner, but now Yasuo come in, helping out. Oh no, but you're on the wrong side, buddy. Oh no, this is terrible. They're sandwiching you. They're putting all the bread, all the condiments. You like lettuce, you like tomatoes, they're putting everything on you. Make sure you don't get out of that corner. Okay!
Time Winder KO on the Darius, but we've seen this Caitlyn work magic before. The snipe out, a little bit of damage on the assist there as Ekko takes the back seat, and Yasuo being thrown straight out.
gets hit by the action roll. It's not only a roll, it's also a kick. You have to block the low. X shield out. Yeah, forcing Ekko to block here. Squegee has to hold this pressure. It breaks over time. It doesn't stay all the way out, but still. Oh, what? I see Yasuo. I destroy Yasuo. That was Darius' mission.
Mission completed successfully, but Caitlyn still has a mission of her own, and is to survive against this Ekko. That's going to be a difficult one. The air counter hit comes through and gives Squegee plenty of time to confirm on the ground.
Real good stuff. Managing to clutch it out, Squegee. I was thinking that maybe the combo shouldn't have ended there, but they were confident in that reset. One more interaction and they had it coming. And now this is round number 3. Jinx looking really good for Squegee, being the first one to get the hit, and look, squeezing all the juice you can out of this interaction. Still some space in the corner, but with the cross up, you ain't going nowhere, Mr. Young Man. You are gonna face the consequences of your actions here in the corner. Overhead and destroying this poor lad's life with a one more headless. Fury out in Squeegee's side, but what a way to start. I mean, or better said, what a twist of fate on this tremendous start that Squeegee had.
It's all coming around. It's all coming up Mr. Choopy for now. The Fury timer is slowly draining. He gets that hit. Not quite going to be lethal. This Fury damage reduction a little bit too much for that. But as we get to the end of this combo, that Fury timer is going to be completely gone, and the next hit will likely kill.
Oh, he has a hit on Ekko. Maybe a little bit confused there, but even then, just forced to block that, just holding this pressure, and then not even able to punish that. Oh no, brother.
All hubris is
I don't know. What does Squegee do there? Like super jump JH maybe? The trap on the ground preventing him from just dashing across and getting the punish. Really awkward situation there.
Yeah, I think that's one of those, you know, GG go next. GG go next. Like, that game number 1 is done. Focus on the next one, but I think Mr. Choopy is beyond that. They are not even looking forward to the next game, they're looking for the next set. They already have their eyes set on that grand finals reset, but nah. Just not letting Squegee put in some resistance every now and then, but just not being able to propose anything. Just getting tired, getting shot for trying to get out of the corner every single time.
Working out for them. Squegee, though, able to get past the trap and punish Caitlyn on the backside of it. Good work there. Still more to be done. Ekko doesn't quite get the limit strike, so we don't get to run that Oki that he's known for.
Again, the parry. Every single time the parry on the second shot is missing. They just don't get the parry. Oh, okay. Darius, excuse me. I have to position myself for this follow-up. Thank you. And gets it, but it's a bit tight. After throw combos is a little bit rough, but still gets it. And Yasuo is gone. Just one touch on Ekko, and yeah. Stop. Halt right there, criminal scum.
Right as Yasuo went down, it was so hard to see, but the My Time from Ekko went straight into that Aegis Reflector, and Ekko took like 2/3 of his remaining health from it.
It's just so rough. It's so rough out here. It's just the time stop for Caitlyn is so good too. Feels like a shine shift to a point, or even, you know, just stop for 3 and Mr. Choopy's area is inside everyone's mind. He has been getting so many clutch parries. It's insane. Gets the hit and one more shot to seal the deal, and that Ekko, and now here comes Yasuo, but I don't know, it's just a nightmare scenario for Squegee here.
It is so difficult. The JH was a good start, but with Burst on deck, now you're bleeding. We're at full screen. The Caitlyn is going to come up shortly. Squegee tries to hold forward, tries to get some offense going while Mr. Choopy was being a little bit more conservative.
Yeah, it's gonna be the super, not gonna be enough to finish the deal, and sadly no level 3 to finish the character. And again, you were talking about holding out the Caitlyn assist, doesn't want to deal with it, and it's that single shot that makes it for Mr. Choopy. catching Squegee trying to follow the Darius, but not gonna work. Gets shot in the attempt, and just to confirm, the dreams, the hopes, everything is crumbling. A happy birthday to start this third game out. Oh no way.
Thankfully for Squegee, the point character fell out. Yasuo no longer in that S2 situation. So we got the pickup off of that?
Oh no way. I'm telling you. Mr. Shoop is everyone's mind. He's in their mind.
Yeah,
He knows what we're gonna eat for breakfast tomorrow.
Mr. Choopy with the level 3 puts himself on set point with a perfect again.
Another one.
Let's go!
At this point, who can stop Mr. Choopy?
I mean, there's only one person left that could try that, and it's in a grand final player side, but I'm telling ya, this guy. Can I ask Shupi how my day is gonna go tomorrow? Because he really just knows everything that opponent's gonna do, so maybe he can help me out with that, but Jesus. Okay, we don't block the blender. Even the blender is too strong. Okay, there's a weakness on this Titan.
You know, you can be as strong as you wish, but at the end of the day, a 50-50 is a 50-50. You gotta guess one way or another.
Try to again. It's just Caitlyn's assist is just making wonders for Mr. Choopy. Every single time that Squegee wants to put some offense, it's not working. Nothing works, and the roll gets punished. And there's the OTG, and there's the level 3, and Mr. Choopy is the one making it to grand finals. Good night, Squegee. Congratulations on your third place, because Mr. Choopy is on a tear.
All hubris
A
is
tear is the best way to put it. Been tearing through the...
Let's see. We're talking about who can stop Mr. Choopy, but the rampage can only be stopped by another rampaging beast.
go!
You know what? Maybe that came out of from deep
You
inside
know-
or whatever.
You know, it works too. It works too.
You know, English hard. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh yeah, like we were saying, you know, we've been hyping up Mr. Choopy throughout this entire losers run, but V has still not lost a set tonight. The only player who is undefeated. So if anyone's gonna cool down that hot streak of Mr. Choopy, V's gonna be it.
But look at this. Okay, this is how it starts. Mr. Choopy taking. You get one moment to Mr. Choopy, and he takes everything out of you. Breaking. Oh, but again, this freestyle Yasuo Warwick doing wonders, taking their turns, and now Caitlyn is out. Yeah, for sure, it's gonna be super. And Blood Beast. Here comes the dog. Here comes the big dog with the big fangs, with the big claws, and now Warwick is ready to take on Darius.
With
just-
punishing medium for medium. V taking the round.
Ready! Let's go!
Yeah, look at this. I guess B is the one that can actually, you know, go at the same speed that Mr. Shoop is proposing, because every single time they're the ones to get the first hit. Oh, no way.
Got the hit there. It will take down the Darius. But not quite close enough to the corner to make that happen, but still able to clean it up afterwards. Right as Squegee comes through with the subscription to the channel. Thank you very much, Squegee, for supporting the Paragon Productions, and also for doing the sponsor quest to put 80 cents into the prize pool at the same time.
Hey, that's true. You can use your Prime if you have one to do that sponsor quest. And you support the people over here fighting. These two are fighting for their lives. Are you not entertained? Look at this. This dog's gonna tear like 3, I don't know. I was gonna say, yeah, 2, maybe 3, and that's gonna be another. It's just trying to go for a crazy reset there, but not gonna work. Are you not entertained after all these crazy matches? One on the board for B.
B taking the first game in honestly a pretty commanding fashion. Mr. Chupi had been the one in the spotlight steamrolling, but V's unrelenting offense has not lost a beat.
Ooh, I love that! Maybe you don't hit Yasuo out of that burst, but you did hit Warwick. At least you put him on a longer cooldown. Still gets the hit on Yasuo, gets the hit, doesn't follow up, but it's okay. Here comes Darius. I guess this really gonna be a battle of momentum in Pineapples, because the one who gets the first hit, the ones that keeps going on the offense, is the one that's gonna be dominating. The parry gets baited, just a little misplaced there, just to make sure it doesn't hit. And this is gonna be one big price to pay. Okay, at least Warwick made it out. Yeah, but Yasuo is not making it out alive.
No, he's not. Mr. Chupi trying to spend no resources for the kill, and we are gonna do so. Gave up a break bonus to V, but Mr. Chupi retaining all that meter.
Strong stuff. Chupi answering back. The message is clear. It's loud and clear. It's destroy. But look at this. V the one catching Mr. Chupi lacking. You thought you had a free hit on my dog? My dog fights back. I thought you taught him those tricks. Oh, the parry for you. It's always the sharp shot, Pineapples. It's always the sharp shot.
I know, Vixie. I'm telling you, nobody's parrying that. Everyone has missed it every single time tonight.
So, going for the frame kill in the overhead. Going for the dirty tricks, the dirty tactics of Noxus. You have to fight for your life over there every single time. Grab them out of the air, put that dog on the leash, slap the level 3, 1-1 on the board, baby. Mr. Chupi definitely can answer back.
Oh yeah. It ain't gonna be a 3-0 either way. It's gonna be an absolute slobber knocker here for our grand finals. Both players trading games back and forth, keeping us at parity for now.
I mean, there's a big chance we see a reset from Chupi, that's the thing. If we keep this momentum, it's just the layers on layers. Both of them are countering each other so well. It's just the calls on the parries on the assist, and then again the charge shot is the one making some crazy wonderful miracles for Mr. Chupi on pressure. But I gotta wonder how long can you keep it before B adapts, because that is something that has happened whenever someone takes a game from B. That's the only game they take.
That's true. Has not lost more than one game in a set at all tonight. Projectile invulnerability going straight through that Hextech reflector. Caitlyn not getting any free space to work with here. You gotta earn it.
Oh, and the big hitboxes from Yasuo, locking Caitlyn out in the air, and Warwick was more than ready to get her on the way down. Big, yeah. Just go for a level 2, get your blood rage in. What's up? What do you do? Yes, going for the follow-ups. Warwick can cancel special into special after that, and Caitlyn's gonna eat all the shit. Not even if Darius comes in for the help. Now he's holding all this pressure, and it is a load that breaks the ankles. This could be it. Look at this damage. Oh, okay. That was a hard confirm. I don't blame B there.
Tried to get real fancy with it, unfortunately not working out. He going straight into the super to deny any chance of a Fury Burst here from Mr. Chupi.
Really good stuff. Also, real quick, shoutouts to Curse the Wizard for claiming the last code in Match Arena. Thank you everybody for claiming all the codes. Really appreciate it. And that way we can give a really nice prize to these two that are just going crazy with it. Mr. Chupi now in the driver's seat, and look at the Yasuo is almost gone. Big JH, bleed on the Warwick. This is what you want if you're Darius. Can you keep blocking though? And so with the J2H.
It's so difficult to defend against. No matter what you do, you gotta guess, and Yasuo is the king of catching you slipping.
Right? Just
That super take Darius down. He did some pretty good damage while he was on the field, but no more bleed to worry about for V.
Oh my gosh! The sheriff got no time to shoot all the way down because the dog is DPing you. No freebies. And once again the question, can you block? And it's always the overhead. And another one! To seal the deal! Just put the salt on the wound. Make it 2 times and then just take the game in the round.
And Vixie, I gotta ask, you think the prophecy is gonna come true? You said it earlier. Whenever someone takes a game off of V, that's all they get. V's up 2-1 so far.
That is true. We could see it happen in real time. I mean, Mr. Shupi could be stronger than Destiny itself, so maybe we can see the 2-2, but V definitely making a very strong case for this consistency they have. Big 5H, the pressure continues, weather the storm, and manages to block. They block all the pressure, and you're telling me it's a single JM that hits Caitlyn there. Sometimes it's the simple stuff, Pelopos. Sometimes it's just the simple stuff.
Exactly. It's all reliable at the end of the day. You can have all the fancy footwork you want, but sometimes it really just comes down to the bread and butter. The Chupi parrying the assist, so that's not going to be of any consequence. Darius gets to live to see another day. Gets to live to see Yasuo fall.
Not yet though. Oh, we got the Ferris. Oh wait, watch out for the dog. Oh, the dog is going down. Ugh. Still not enough. Warwick is very fast. Can cross the distance, and look at this. Darius is going down. And we saw a very long 2XKO, but double block on the overhead, block on the side switch. 5H misses, and now it's your turn to fight back. This Warwick must go. No way. Ain't no way. I know Caitlyn has tight combos, but come on. That tight?
Damage is so heavy.
And the
Bloodlust is available now. The tag comes through. V stepping on the shoes, taking a round, and is on tournament point now.
Here comes the dog, and it's the low with the Hasagi. Full screen for the confirm. Big damage. And even then, just putting Darius in the corner. Oh, what a match! Okay, I see your gaps. I see what you're doing. I know your offense. I studied the axe. Oh!
Parries, and V tried to parry back, getting punished for it, and having to break on the backside of it. No matter what, you do not want to take a hit from this Darius.
Oh, the fake cross up! I love that! I love that so much! You thought I was going to the other side? No, allow me to stop myself here. I studied the blade, but I also practice self-restraint. I know when to mix. And shout out to Squegee for the $3. Appreciate that, buddy. Coming in hard with the 5H, side switch, we block those. Manages to escape, but gets hit on the way down.
And Mr. Chupi needing to use that Fury Burst, cannot afford to take any extra damage here. But the 2M from V continue to strike true. Fury is going down. The timer is counting to 0. At the end of this combo, there's going to be nothing left for Mr. Chupi. It's going to be all V as the Tornado gets the OTG. The combo's still going. Where are we going to finish?
Okay, Mr. Chupi has to make everything out of this. Has to take everything he can. Going for the limit strikes to get as much fury they can, but it's not enough. 3 meter is good. Here comes the dog. We block those. Punish him. Don't let them live. No, not like this, dog. Not like this. Oh no, what a tragic ending for Mr. Chupi trying to make the heroic last stand. But no, the beast